Hey everyone, welcome to Pop XP. And before the show starts, make sure to click that subscribe button and click the bell to get notifications when we go live and we upload awesome new content. And don't forget, if you can, make sure to share our stream on all your social media outlets. We appreciate it, and thanks for helping us grow the Pop XP channel.
Hey everybody, Billy Tucci here. Good to see you all. Thank you for joining us with me and Deborah. I'm going to have to try to open up Facebook so I can see the Facebook remarks too. Good to see you guys. Niall Scala's having a little bit of internet trouble, so this is all on me. And so I want to say hello, a good Friday to you all. Thank you all for joining us. Wait a minute. We seem to have something going on right here. What? How is this possible?
I don't know, man. How is this possible?
How is this possible that you're on right now?
I don't know. I was having issues with the internet. Am I coming in okay or no?
You're coming in fantastic. I mean, crystal clear, like the best ever.
Oh, fantastic. I had to get on. Yeah, I was working with Comcast all evening trying to get this straightened out. And I think we did it, by golly. I think we did it.
Let's
get wasted.
Let's get wasted. We're going to have a good time. Maybe go 45 minutes or so. See how many drinks Debbie can have, how many sips or so. But how you doing, buddy? You doing good today?
I'm doing great, man. It's Friday. It's Friday night. The weekend's gonna kick off. Nothing but good times, dude. Nothing but good times. Nothing but good times,
indeed. So we're gonna bring Debbie in for everybody out there, and we're just gonna ask her some questions about. Well, first of all, she wants to thank everyone, and she was trying to. So we were having some internet connections too, some problems with the internet because she wanted to print out all the names of the people that bought her drinks, all 60 of them in the past 2 weeks.
Oh, wow.
So she has some of her Prosecco. And, well, without further ado, let's introduce... Are you drinking a Pepsi?
I mean, it's just sponsoring the show. No, I'm just kidding. It's not. Yeah, I'm drinking a Pepsi.
Dude, what's up with that, bro?
I was in the mood for a Pepsi. Look at my cheekbones.
Oh, look at that. You got rosy cheekbones from old...
Rosy cheekbones. All right, now introduce your wife. Jeez,
all right, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, my better half, the gal, the legend, the Polish, Viking, Litvak, German, Scandinavian, love of my life, the one, the only Miss Deborah Tucci. Hello, honey.
Hi.
Your glasses right in the front. Oh, that is a beautiful...
Should be. It is the Buy a Drink for Deb show, right? So my
it is. Yes, it is.
So is really
is that stuff. Champagne?
What are you drinking there?
That is Baraska Prosecco.
Oh, delicious.
Oh, salute, honey. Yeah, Svikas.
Salute.
Svikas to my grandparents.
Yes, we got some fun people here. We got a lot of our good friends are here. Of course, we got Ara, who's always here. Look at this. We got Daz Bree. Oh, Lord Ravenger on Friday the 13th. That's right. Good to see you, buddy. Look at that. Hyper Kaiju Pepsi on a Friday night. Shaking my head. I know, dude.
It's mixed. It's good.
And Heroinberg, of course. Our brother Heroinberg. Good to see you, pal. Oh, look at this. We got Don. Oh, honey, look. It's John Tancredi. I bet you he bought you a drink.
How are you, sweetie?
Heroinberg wants to know, Litvak, so Lithuanian Jewish ancestry?
Lithuanian, yes. Jewish, no. We are Lithuanian Catholic.
Right, Catholic. Debbie did the 23andMe, or her sister did, and what you are like everything.
I'm a lot of things.
Yeah. She's like all the countries that try to take over all the other countries in the world.
That's not true.
Okay, name one that wasn't. The Slovaks, maybe.
So, do you want me to talk, or are you going to talk?
No, you could talk.
Okay. So
please talk.
I was raised thinking I was only German, Polish, and Lithuanian, but added in since the 23andMe, Slovakian and Norwegian. That's it. Like, that's not enough, but that's plenty.
So I'm going to do the 23andMe after Christmas, I guess, and because that's what I want for Christmas. But and I got to tell you though, Herenberg, if there's any Lithuanian Jewish ancestry in me, bro, we're getting the menorah. I don't care if it's 2% Aberdonian Jew. I'm gonna get it. We're getting menorah, honey. We're gonna have Passover. We're gonna do all that stuff. If I'm Irish, if there's any Irish blood in me,
get a menorah anyway because Christianity came from Judaism, so I personally think we should have menorah.
Yeah, I think it'd be nice to have menorah, wouldn't it? So, you know.
I think a great centerpiece.
Yeah, I think it would be nice.
I think that it's all part of the season.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And we could also thanks, bro. Thank you, Pete Cimetti. We'll be talking to you. What, honey?
That's fine. Hi, Rick.
We'll be talking to Pete about a book for the Stretch Goal Pack. I'm going to go on Facebook so I can see here on my page.
Say, should I grab my phone and look at Facebook on my
Yeah,
phone?
if you want, if you want to do that.
Yeah, I'll put the star back in the center here. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Oh, there.
There you go. Oh, Spencer's here. Oh,
Hey, Spencer.
But you need to learn the Hebrew if you like the candles. Of course, I'm going to learn the Hebrew. Are you kidding me, Spencer?
Speaking of Rick Saylor, hey, long time no see.
Yeah, Rick, good to see you. Welcome back, Rick. Salud. Good to see you. Crazy day, Scala. I'm doing a cover right now. The last cover for the campaign. I think
You are. What is that cover there? What is
it's
that?
It's a rock cut cover, and I think it's coming out really nice. I wanted something demure.
Upstairs.
You left my phone upstairs. Oh, yeah, our dog. Tell everybody about our odyssey with the dog today.
Wait a minute. I have to actually pour a little bit more so we can toast Una, because today was Una's last chemotherapy appointment.
Yeah. Oh, fantastic.
To our pooch, and each one progressively knocked her out more and more, and each one needed to be sedated for more and more because she did not like what was being done to her. So I got a little scared tonight because she was kind of asleep with her eyes open and breathing very shallowly, and I wasn't sure she was still with us at one point tonight. But she is, thankfully, and she is coming around and out of whatever godforsaken sedation they put her through. So we look forward to her recovery from her final chemotherapy.
Yes. Here's to that. Yeah, she's like in a coma right now. She's laying down in a coma.
Yeah. How long does that wipe around? Is she out for like a few days?
Yeah, for about 2 or 3 days. She's pretty much on her butt. She doesn't eat a lot. We kind of have to force feed her. And then she starts to slowly come around. It takes about 2 weeks for her to get back to her old self.
Oh, nice. Well, at least it's her last one.
Thankfully.
Yes. Yeah, thank God for that. Yeah, she's miserable right now.
That first and foremost, yeah. So if I get up every now and then, it's just to make sure I'm still hanging out on the bed and breathing.
Yeah, because she's, honey, Renee Oradoin. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. It sounds French, so obviously he's French, from New Orleans, right? So he's like Renee Oradoin. I think he's from New Orleans. Renee, where are you from? You from New Orleans? How do you say "ord" in French? Ordain.
Ordain.
Peter Muth, what's up, brother? Peter's saying there's a lampstand in the New Testament book of Revelations. What are the 7 candlesticks? Okay, so there's all that. We can look that up later. Spencer said he could teach us Hebrew when we light the candles in 5 minutes.
Oh, I would like that.
Yeah, that would be cool. And then if there's any Irish in me, Scala. Forget it. We're going to have a St. Paddy's Day party. We're going to have the flag. I'm going to start fights in bars like all the Irish do. Right?
We'll start the party at 4:30, Billy. 4:30.
4:30. Honey, did I ever tell you about me mother's Irish bean stew?
Yes, you did way too many times, and I don't want to hear about it again.
You don't want to hear about the Irish bean stew?
No.
Oh, well, you've got to use 239 beans. Precisely 239 beans. And would you like to know why would you like to know why you have to use precisely 239 beans? In me mother's Irish bean stew. Because if you use one more bean, Niall, it'd be too farty.
Too farty. Too farty. Like a fart.
Thank you, Billy and Deborah, for all your hard work. I just got my email. I can't wait for my copies to arrive. Oh, wow, New Zealand. Thank you, my friend.
Oh, am I allowed to say names when they give their thing? I want to know if that's...
He's Dive Ninja. Oh, no. Yeah, Dive Ninja.
Well, I don't know his real... I want to know his real... If he is, or he or she is who I think they are, I think the last name is Aspinall. and I want to know if that's them.
Oh, okay.
So let's have a drink for him for New Zealand. Here.
So how are you doing this now? Are you going to be having 50 drinks, 60 drinks, 50 sips, 60 sips? How's it going?
I don't
Just
know.
rolling with it?
Actually able to
Tubadoo. So you were able to print out the people?
To print out the list, so I figured I would call off 10 names. In some cases, I have personal stories with these people. In some cases, I do not. But I would like to just read off a couple, have a couple sips, talk, chat. I don't know. This is your show. I'm just the guest. That is you, Aspinall?
Yep.
Hey! So
He is
I
me.
believe, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. Cheers. That
Niall and I keep the You should have given me the board. I have control of the board. Yes, honey, sorry.
I think his first name is it Bajani? Am I saying it right? Bajani. But I think he may have gotten the number. He or she may have gotten the number 4 Jewel Edition.
Oh, those are great. I love those.
But why is the number 4 important? If that is, if you didn't get number 4, I'm really sorry. But I think you did.
And number 4 means is death in Japanese. She is number 4.
She, yeah. Thank you. So I think I'm not positive, but I'm reasonably sure that Dive Ninja.
Now, honey, that is a beautiful painting behind you. Can you tell us about that painting behind you on the wall?
Is the death of me. I'm not talking about the
Can you move your head? Move your head and show that painting.
No, I'll move my head and block the painting.
No, don't block that painting. That's unpatriotic for you to do.
Is this the whole reason you wanted me to sit here?
No. No.
For all you people watching, he set this whole area up for me, and I was like, I could just come up and stand next to you at the show. No, you stay downstairs. You sit on that sofa right over there.
I lit a fire. Show everybody the fire. I lit the fire.
I was just about to ask, is the fire lit?
Yeah, look, show them.
Billy lit a smoking fire. I had to relight it so that it actually.
Well, I had to run up here and start the show.
But wait, ooh, there's fire, and there's a bottle. If Candace comes on, you have to tell me because I have to show her my Prosecco bottle. She would have a special appreciation for it. Yes, JC busted totally.
Well, that painting behind Deborah, I bought
a friggin' painting
at the Illustration House. It's by an artist named JOC, and I've only been able to find one other piece of work of his. And the people from the Illustration House couldn't figure it out who he was, but it was made in 1917, painted in 1917, and on the left side you have the Crusade marching towards Jerusalem to save it from the Huns, if you will, or the see, there's burning Jerusalem on the left with King Arthur, Richard the Lionheart leading the Crusaders, and on the other side is the doughboy infantry marching towards a burning church in 1917. It says, what is it? What's the date up on the top there, honey? 96 or something above the Crusaders' head. What's the date above it? What?
Ask the painting.
Well, all right. Pain in the ass. And it was a beautiful painting, and that cross is just iridescent. It just shines through.
Like you didn't know that already.
Honey, look who it is. Oh.
Brenda, I miss you. Where have you been? Brenda, this is my Arbonne champagne glass.
Yes, and speaking of Miss Fury, thank you, Herrenberg. You can still back Miss Fury, even though Dulivol. Look at that, honey. Yes, I forgot you get it.
Nice. Retro.
Hello, Old Bean. Old Bean, you gonna come in? I invited Jeff Vaughn in.
So, who are the possible special guests coming on tonight?
Well, I invited Dr. Blevins in.
Dr. Blevins.
But maybe I gave them. No one's popped in, so maybe I gave them the wrong StreamYard link. I don't think so.
Speaking of. What a lush.
I think Adam Post said he's going to pop in. Oh, there he is. Look,
there he is.
What's up?
What's up?
How goes it?
How goes? You got that that 7 and 7. What was it? That Jack Daniels? What'd you have there?
The Hennessy?
Yeah, I poured a
little
glass of it. I don't think it's supposed to be that color.
Oh man. Deb, you got the Hennessy from a
That's some
bum
sweet
living in his
tea.
backyard. Left him. Oh, don't drink that. Oh my.
It's good.
All right, Obi. Obi didn't get the invite. I did send you the invite. All right, let me get Obi in the invite. So,
Bean.
oh no, okay. It's on Facebook. Let me go.
Hey,
to Facebook.
Deb.
Dude, you want me to send it to him, Billy?
Yes, thank you.
The struggles.
Congratulations again, Mr. Blevins. Or Dr.
Yes.
Blevins.
Dr.
My
Blevins
recent
Lush
picture.
is now Councilman Lush. Oh, man.
Dr. Councilman Lush. I'm not a doctor.
But you play one on YouTube.
Yeah.
Deb, just let me know when you want me to
And
run
in
down
back
and
alleys.
Yeah.
I am drinking what my new favorite, not my favorite Cabernet, but my go-to Cabernet. It's a Robert Mondavi private selection, and it's bourbon barrel aged. Look at that, Deb. That's what you got from
They don't
the
look good. They don't look the same. Okay, so I don't know.
A bum was living in his shed in his property, and then he said, "Thanks for letting me sleep here," and gave him and left him the bottle.
No, in actuality, the bum left him his urinal.
Oh my god!
It doesn't smell like that.
It looks like it.
That's nasty.
Gross.
That's nasty.
Ew.
All right, Deborah. So, do you want to give everybody a little insight? I mean, you've had a marathon month of fulfilling over 3,700 pledges. We had
It's been 7 weeks.
7 weeks. Next time, hopefully,
Correction, it will be 7 weeks tomorrow. And ironically, tomorrow is when I will finish. Ooh, what just happened? Hello. Oh, my son just came home. from
William's home from Schenectady. His son's home from college.
What? When I had chemo?
Yes, she's done. Just don't let her get off the bed because she's kind of passed out from the drugs. Actually, this is perfect timing because we can all meet the newest Crusader right now.
Yeah.
Emily, come here and give me a hug. I want everybody to meet my new part-time assistant. This is the latest Crusader, my niece, Emily Steffens. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, Uncle Billy. I see you.
Hey, honey. And she's a pistol.
Yep.
Oh, that's fun.
And she's a pistol. What has Emily been doing for you, honey?
Emily has been helping with the stamps.com labeling. She has been helping me with the paperwork behind sorting the groups of who's getting fulfilled when. Well, it kind of goes. Ooh, what did I just do? Was it? So when I'm fulfilling, I kind of have to pull groups of people and then find out who or which additional or groups of pledges or rewards they've pledged for, because there are some people that have only pledged for one reward and some people that have pledged for 13. I think that was the highest, was it right? It was more than 13? Who did more than 13?
Somebody pledged for more than 13 rewards?
So
Really?
Wow.
and then
Nice
we
job,
were
Blevins.
crazy and we wanted to make sure everybody knew that we were leaving no fan behind. There was also Kickstarter and Indiegogo to go between. So there was a lot of paperwork behind that. And Emily helped me with that a lot. And I may have to excuse myself for a second because the dog is trying to get up.
No, let her lay down.
She's like, she said she's not up. Yeah, she looks sad.
So Emily did a lot of the paperwork, and then of course,
Hi, Matt.
and that's Matthew.
Hi, Matt.
Matthew.
Matthew, come and say hi if you're going to be heard. And there goes Matthew.
Because in this house, if children are heard, they best be seen.
Amen to that. Come
Deborah
say
Grace Lee says hello. Jonathan Thornhill. Jonathan, you will be sending your art out soon.
2 drinks. Hold on. Jonathan bought me 2 drinks. So
Oh, Jonathan, thank you so much. Grace Lee gave you a heart, and she says hi.
Grace Lee.
Crisis says hi. What's up, Crisis? Peter Zambucci, of course. Oh, Peter Zambucci said, great job, Deb. Peter, we have something coming for you as well.
Time out. No,
all
we're
right.
getting ahead of ourselves. So now that all these wonderful people are saying hello, let me read off all my thank yous. So thank you very much to
Great job.
Ken Manhurst, Dan Castro, Gavin Gard, Jonathan Thornhill, Bobby Nunnery, Bobby Nunnery and I are fast friends now, actually, because I've spoken to him on the phone now twice.
What happened to you?
John, he didn't. It's his father's.
Shush, Mom. Do you like rooting so many jokes?
Yes, Jonathan Thornhill. Your biggest fan, who I believe is Gabrielle Cochran. Brent Austin, our buddy. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Brent Austin.
Brent Austin is our bud from San Diego. We see him every San Diego con, and we miss you very, very much.
We love you, Brent.
So please tell everybody we. Timothy Dupree, I believe I still owe you one thing. I will get that to you tomorrow, actually. Ryan Francis, thank you. Richard Chang, Eric Hagenstadt, I love your name. Reminds me of Haagen-Dazs ice cream. Michael J. Hopper Jr., do you remember some of these names? James Thompson, Christopher Willis, Ramon Franco Jr., Dwayne Sarnusek. Dwayne, or I'm not sure if it's Sarnusek or Chernusak. Please, if you're out there, correct me. And Dwayne, I sent you a message today about your commission. I got a peek at it today. You're going to be blown away.
Blown.
Grace, I miss you and I love you, sweetie pie. Where are you? I miss you. Christian Rung, Jeremiah Burtz, Jason Swigert, Andrew Catchett, Scott Sears, Sean Malloy. I'm sorry, Seamus Malloy.
On top of the morning to Seamus Malloy.
I just sent yours out yesterday. Alex Harper, Carlo Adinata, Wendy McKenzie, thank you for like the fourth time for your very, very, very generous pledge offerings to us. We really appreciate your support. There's Jonathan Thornhill again. Shawnee Myers, David Ball, Randall Pelham, how are you? Thank you so much, Randy. Brett Cantrell, Joseph Goyano, I believe. Mistress Alfeba, I'm not sure who that is, but I love your name. John Tancredi, there he is. Fred Harris, Kareem Gantos, Dan Wardy, Lee Ditzworth. Lee, are you out there today? Hello, Lee.
Lee
Eng, Ronaldo Torres, Andrew J, Jason Vincola, OMG. Jason is there for us at every offering. Thank you, Jason, for being such an Uber fan of Billy's. Gabriel Sereno. Hello, my son. Hello. I love you, baby. Jonathan Bermudez, Daryl Clacy, Pete Pallant, Stephen Cooper, Michael Dick, Lee Stewart, Fred Bess, I think, right? Like Bess, right? Andrew Radway, Karen Soldum, another Uber pledger. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Mike Miller, thank you. Karen Martinez, my friend, I miss you so much. I can't wait for all this COVID stuff to be over so I can be reunited with all my friends from near and far. Brian Koch, Mark T, Jerome Van Dween.
Honey, Larry Leonardo is having himself a glass of wine in your honor. Karen doesn't drink, so I'm having hers.
Well, Larry, here's to us. And Karen, of course, my friend, sweetie pie. I miss you. Daniel Dawson, and I believe the very first drink was purchased for me by a James. So James, thank you. So thank you, everyone. I bought half a case of this lovely Prosecco. Hold on, I express. And I don't know if you can see, and if Candace is out there, she would love this. The label is actually glitter. So not only does it taste good, it looks good. Oh, I'm going back.
It bedazzled the bottle.
Oh, shit.
There's no real label. It's actually glitter that is adhered to the bottle.
Oh, look at that.
It's a pretty bottle, and it's
Look at that.
Would you look at that?
You look at that.
It's so glittery.
It's so glittery. Would you just look at that, Deborah? Will you look at it?
Just look at the Nebraska.
We lost Philip. We lost Philip Russard. Hopefully he'll pop in.
That's all good.
Well, I'm sure the alcohol didn't help when he had his kids in the.
Well, Phil doesn't drink, remember?
I know that, and he had his kids on, and he saw all of us drinking, so that might be why.
Yeah, that's a lot different than your family, right, honey?
Says his device is not connected.
Oh well.
All right, Deborah. So if you could give everybody, give a little insight. This campaign, we had. It was a great campaign. It was.
What are the questions?
Here's Phil. Phil's back. Hey, brother.
Hey, everybody. JC, Niall, Debbie, Billy, Levins, how are you?
What's up?
This is our pal Phil, who's our neighbor and our buddy, and he's having a
So-
great.
Yes. Well, not here, but yes. So this sip is to Phil, who has been my guardian angel throughout this whole thing. Phil has been giving me about 3 or 4 days a week from like about 11 or 12 until 2 o'clock every day to help me, I guess, box really whatever I've been picking. So he's been a huge, huge, huge help, and I do not know where. Well, I don't know where all of us would be without him. because
Mike Kellison is in too. Mike Kellison has been a huge help.
To Phil.
I was just about to.
Miss my boy.
2 thank yous have to go out to Callison
Aww.
every day.
Look at that. See that face? That's the face I see every day. That's her screaming at me. Niall, you see that face? Look at that.
That's
Yeah.
Is that frozen mom face? Look, bro.
Yep.
We'll come in here.
I'm
Come here.
looking at it right
No,
now.
come here. Look at that.
I'm
That's frozen mom face too, right there.
They grow up so fast, Billy. Grew up so fast.
JC! Woo!
Old Bean. So Old Bean, we're gonna see each other 10 a.m. tomorrow. Breakfast.
Indeed, 10 a.m.
Ooh, where are you going? Getting some corned beef hash? Some
Well,
eggs over easy?
no,
No?
we'll see because we
Okay,
have a
fine.
major
Sounds like we
meeting
can-
tomorrow because
Okay.
the man to your left, we have a new producer on She Asterius. Not saying that that's a name, that's a working title, but for the next She comic. So we got a big meeting tomorrow, and I was trying to tell Brian the story because he is a producer on the book, but then he's like, "Don't tell me, I don't want to ruin it. Don't tell me."
I don't want to.
No, don't tell him.
Don't tell me.
Oh, in other words, he's not the meddling kind of producer.
Is that like Soloff? Is that like Soloff?
No, Mike, absolutely not. Mike on Vampire PA is just like, what do you want to do?
Have a good one.
Yeah,
Matter of
Dr.
fact-
Levin-
Matter of fact, I've tried to get him more involved sometimes. So
I said that I wanted Anna to catch a bullet with her teeth,
What does that
and
Oh dang, we could do that in that comic. We can do that, Jeff. I got an idea. Now Phil Rudd.
and she had to punch a hole through somebody's chest.
Yes, like Keanu Reeves.
Like
said
Keanu
that.
Reeves.
What the
That was a great show last night.
It was
Great.
that was one of our greatest shows that could have only been made better by Debbie attending.
Yes,
yes,
I mean,
yes.
man, Old Bean, well done with all the questions, and I mean, Ross is he? What? And
Well, what's really great is I was describing this to somebody today that Ross is a guy who is never going to be content to be stuck inside the box.
word.
Yeah.
And literally at one point, what we didn't really go into last night, he was the young marketing guy in the marketing department at Malibu, sending out the black and white review copies to the fan advisory network that they had put together. And I was one of them. So that interacting with Ross, and I've known him a little bit less than that, but you realize he's the head of a very successful comic book company. And yet when we did the 25th anniversary of the Ultraverse panel at San Diego, he came and sat on it because it was such a big part of his early career. So to me, I think that tells you a lot about the guy.
Yeah, well, for the man who's won, he's been in business for 15 years, and of those 15 years, he has won 9 Diamond Comic Distributors Publisher of the Year award.
Yep.
So that kind of tells you. I have a gem award up there.
How many New York Times bestsellers?
5.
5?
5. What a great guy. I mean, guys, everyone support Boom Studios with their books. He's the real deal,
He's a
Ross
cool dude.
Ritchie, and he's a great guy. He's the kind of guy you want to have a drink with, that's for sure. Or just talk comics or talk story, or I don't know.
Throw a
he's-
high five, give a hug. I don't know.
I'll
Yeah.
drink
He's a nice guy.
I'll drink that. I'll drink that.
So real quick, if I may, I want to just thank Phil and I want to thank Michael Kellison. I also want to thank the great Mike Renzini, who have been here like every day. Now, Phil has had. Did Phil have? I mean, did Mike Kellison have surgery or something too, honey?
Oral surgery.
He had oral surgery, but he's been coming down and helping us out in our house, and our house looks like a bomb hit. This is probably the cleanest part of the house.
Our house looks like a campaign hit it.
Yeah. I think it looks like. Would you say it looks like Kickstarter threw up all over our house or Indiegogo?
Yeah.
And Phil, Phil, trust me, our house, Jeff, you've seen my home. It's normally very clean and very nice. Not so for the past 7 weeks.
Yeah,
but
listen, you
campaign.
guys know my Kickstarter stuff has been, let's say, significantly smaller than yours, and yet I absolutely know what it does to the house. It takes over.
Yeah, well, that's why we're building a fulfillment office.
We
After the new year.
to build a fulfillment office based on the success of the next campaign.
Haikyo is going to be the greatest single issue of She ever. Brian Miller just
Until the next one.
I am just about done with all the pencil art. Mindy Lopkin is right behind me with all the balloons. Honey, why don't you let Emily in a little bit? All we see is like her eyeball.
Yeah, it's creeping me out. There we go.
It's creeping me out too.
That's far less creepy.
Yeah. And is that your son going out? Oh,
No,
Are you guys gonna going to play Scanico?
I'm gonna go weld something.
Here's the guy that
Are you guys going to play Among Us?
You know why I like welding so much as a career for him and for anybody? Stuff isn't going to stop breaking.
right. Oh yeah, he was all flipped out after the election. He's like, "There's gonna be no work." We're like,
Stuff
There'll be
is
work
going
for
to
you.
stop breaking. No,
there may
not
not
going
be
to
work for
happen.
anyone else, but there'll be work for you. Look at this. That Renzini cover is gorgeous. Mike did an amazing job. And not only that, so Mike is an artist.
Can I say something? While the cover and Mark, first of all, Mike. Oh, I'm already starting to stutter. That's bad.
Nice.
Mike did the colors as well as the pencils on his cover. The pencil version of his cover is to die for. And if I had seen both first, I would have said to do his cover black and white. It is gorgeous black and white. So I think we have not seen the last of that piece. I think we're going to do something with it in black and white.
I'll drink that.
So will I.
Bass Marine is our Dutch Marine right here from Holland.
Thank you. And thank you for your service, even in Holland.
No, it's Dankevu, right? Dankevu. We've been to Holland, Scala. I don't know if you've been, but we've been.
Go back.
I've not been to Holland, but they have wonderful chocolate.
Oh, I like
I love the chocolate in Holland.
That is one of the most powerful scenes in cinema history to me personally, is that scene in Band of Brothers when they had the invasion of Holland. And Debbie and I went to the drop zones with 101st Airborne, the actual drop zones, Old Bean, Farms, Dankuvel.
Yes,
Dankuvel.
right.
It's Dankuvel.
We are incorrect.
So, and there's a scene where they're about to throw grenades down, and they hear that they're in Eindhoven, they're outside of Eindhoven, and they hear rumblings in the basement. So they're about to throw a grenade down into the basement, and all of a sudden they kick. One guy says, "Let's not do that," and they open. And they're like, they kick the door, tell everyone to come out. They got their rifles on them and all. And all of a sudden, a father comes out with his son, and the boy's probably 5 years old, and he's sitting there, and it's David Webster, who ended up writing a book about World War II. He was a Harvard student, joined the war effort, became a paratrooper, all this, and Webster gave him a big bar of his Hershey's.
He gave him his ration, his chocolate ration.
And it was Hershey's. And the kid bites into it, and the kid's terrified of the American paratrooper who's sitting there. The paratroopers around him, and it's at night. And all of a sudden, this huge smile comes over this face. Right, dude? What?
I love that, man. I know the scene perfectly.
Yeah, and this huge smile comes over this kid's face, and he's just chewing. And he's like, and the father looks at him and says, He's never
Uncle.
had chocolate.
He's never had chocolate.
He's never had chocolate.
You know what he had right there, Billy? He had trust.
And I have soil. I have soil from the 101st Airborne Drop Zone outside of Eindhoven. And
Honey, time out. So I don't go on these lives with you often, but at least 3 of them have ended in this discussion.
You know, that's actually true. When Debbie, last time you were showing jars.
I can get the jars.
I don't need to be on. I can go drink over there and hang out with my niece.
Well, is she drinking too at 17? Is that what you're doing?
No, I said I
Yes.
can go drink over
Yes.
there and hang out with my niece. Is what
There, now we've got the focus set.
No,
There
I
we
don't
go.
want focus. I don't want that either. No, I just
It's the
don't-
star of the show. Drink up, Debbie.
I just don't want to have to hear the same story for the umpteen millionth time.
I noticed my wife's not wearing her wedding ring. Isn't that messed up?
Why am I not wearing my wedding ring?
Because
You
I
lose
didn't.
it, Billy?
Oh,
Billy, did you lose it?
Oh,
I had to hock it to make she.
No. What happened?
you had to pay Phil.
Yeah,
What
I'm wearing it.
happened?
I don't know what happened to your wedding ring. Your wedding ring should be in the. Your wedding ring should be in the jewelry box. Your 10th anniversary ring.
Hang on a second. Billy, were you playing dress up again?
He identifies.
What do girls do? Debbie teaches me how girls do stuff. So remember, I do this, and apparently, Emily. Remember when you're about to cry, Emily, and you go like this, right?
Emily, what do girls do when they cry?
Like this.
that's because they're feeling
Yeah.
verklempt.
Oh wait, what do you?
This and like this, right? To
They
draw
got the
it.
vapors.
No, don't you go like this?
Billy, look what Billy does with his
Billy,
little.
Just his
Billy.
finger.
Billy, let me ask you a question. Are they girls or Spider-Man?
I still want to know what happened to the ring.
I know why they do this. I know what that is. Every girl
They're
likes
fanning the moist. They're fanning the
It's
tears
like-
away.
And the tears so they don't make your makeup run. One
As-
finger is.
They're not flicking their lids, bro.
As
He's like,
Dr.
are they like
Blevins
flicking?
correctly observed, they're verklempt.
Verklempt. They're all verklempt.
History of the ring.
Heck yes.
So where's the ring,
Where
Billy?
is the ring?
Okay, where is your wedding ring?
Sorry.
Is it in Holland?
No, again, nothing to do with fulfillment, which is why I'm supposed to be on here, right? So
I have my wedding ring on.
Somebody got it. Somebody got it as a pledge.
don't put a ring on. That's not the-
Billy just wants you on so you can get stoned on camera.
My wife or I have never
Just
ever.
let her finish the story.
Yeah.
style. So my husband very generously on one of our anniversaries bought me a stunning and beautiful anniversary ring to replace my wedding ring. That if you look at my engagement ring, it's a pear-shaped center stone with 2 marquees on each side. Okay, now you can see it.
Oh, climb your river.
Anyway,
Princess cut.
so the anniversary band that he bought me is all marquees, and it's very beautiful. And unfortunately, one of the diamonds has broken out, and there is a broken prong. So the prong gets stuck on everything, and I'm afraid that the broken prong is going to and lose yet another diamond. So the 4 diamonds that were there, 1 is already missing. I don't want to lose any more, so I took the anniversary band off so that I would not lose any more until such point that we can afford to replace the diamond in my
What's it like,
anniversary
$2?
band.
So
I was hoping for a
what
more
does that have to
dramatic
do? What does
story.
that have to do with you not wearing your wedding ring, though?
She lost her wedding ring.
I did
Even
not
I know.
lose my wedding
You
ring.
broke
I didn't. No, I
The
broke
truth of a child.
Do it on purpose.
Could you imagine I lost my wedding
Thanks
ring?
for starting this, Phil. Jeez.
Thanks a lot, Phil.
Thanks a lot, Phil.
Started.
Thanks.
He's like, where's your wedding ring, Deb? God damn it, Phil.
I'll drink to that.
To Dr. B.
I think that
What are we
too.
drinking?
Now we're
So
sponsored
where
by
is
Samuel.
where is your wedding ring, honey?
Seconds you're away from your go. Excuse me, I have to call our son.
No.
Either you behave or you go upstairs.
Okay.
Where is your wedding ring?
I I feel like this
Over
just
there,
got
you
really
want me-
personal.
It doesn't fit anymore because I lost weight.
Oh, what, you were heavier when we got married?
Hey, I didn't do anything.
That's what all Phils say.
No,
I didn't do anything. I love
No.
Mecha Godzilla.
Phil, who did it? I'll drink to that.
I love that, Old Bean. Thanks a lot, Phil.
Thanks a lot.
That's how we should end every show. We
You know,
should
if I'm
end every
gonna blame
podcast.
for stuff,
Thanks
I
a
can
lot,
just go
Phil.
back to my wife.
Thanks a
I
lot,
thought it was-
Phil.
I thought
and
it
You know,
fuck
was-
John.
I have
I
to say, Phil, on your behalf, I have a policy of like if I'm going to get accused of something, I'm probably going to go do it. My well, I was a teenager. I was a teenager, and my brother was in his room, and I was in my room, and he starts making sounds like slapping and like I'm pounding on him and yelling for me to cut it out, and my mom starts yelling at me from another room.
He's evil, your brother.
So I got up, I walked in his room, and I punched him.
Ooh.
So are you telling me to go steal the ring?
I'm not saying.
normally sit here, so
Though doctor, I did like the idea that it was a reward level.
We
Somebody's
should have
like,
punch Billy in the have Debbie punch Billy in the face. Yeah, forget it. That'd be way too many pledges.
You'd first
I
off.
feel
first
like
off-
she would snap, and it would be like we wouldn't be able to get her off you. You just like God. It'd be like the scene from
She'd
freaking
be like
Christmas
Kickstarter
Story.
and Indiegogo at the same time.
I think Emily wants to punch me.
25 years.
Emily, do you want to ever punch me in the face, or am I your favorite uncle?
Both?
Well, you're my favorite uncle, but that's
See, there you go.
Wait, are you the comic book uncle or the planking uncle?
No, I'm the favorite uncle, bro.
favorite uncle.
Can you tell the difference?
Hang on.
No,
And
not-
let's enhance that image.
he wants the old. See, it's tight though. No.
It looks nice. It's better than well. We'll get your other ring fixed. Hopefully, we'll do well with Haikyo.
So I got a question for you.
Just make it a pledge level. Fix
As
that
you're
first.
okay, Debbie, Debbie,
It's so simple, guys. Come on.
Debbie, while you were away, we had the idea of making a pledge level for next time. Like if people donate enough that you will punch Billy in the face. And I realize that there's probably some level where you want to do that free of charge, but there's also, as Niall rightly suggested, the probability that if it was in the middle of a campaign or toward the end, you might not stop.
Yeah, but see, the problem is, Old Bean, the good news is with this book and every book going forward is that this book is almost done by the time we launch.
I have to say this as somebody who's I've been more of a story guy than a real editor on this one. Jason Odom is catching everything.
I know he is.
And I'll have a list of 2 or 3 things, and Jason will go, list, and I'll look at it and I'll go, yeah, he's right. Yeah, he's right.
And he's old.
And he's very detail oriented, and it's great. And at any rate, what I'm so excited about is what did you do? What did you do this week? Page 40?
42. I'm on 41.
41. This is amazing. So when this thing concludes, this book is ready to go to press.
When we launch, I will be done with my pages. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's exactly it. Because Brian already has submitted. Brian and Christy, and there's minimal changes. One of them was the scene was at dawn instead of at night, and the other one is Arashi's jacket is blue and not green. Those are the only changes I have right now. Steve and I went over the pages. So Brian and Christy Miller, our colorists, already have 40. They've got 38 pages they have, and they've already finished 40 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, handsome. So,
Yeah.
honey, we have gaming or what? I'm still missing 2 she-books. She's back cover and the rough cut edition. Should I be worried?
No, you should not. But you should send me an email just in case. In most cases, if you have not received an email, you will be receiving one between today and Sunday. However, whatever email you put on the pledge, Phil is not instigating.
Phil, that's all Phil does all day. We're gonna get into this. That's all he does all day is instigate. I'm trying to get me.
I'm an Irish Catholic boy. What are you talking about?
I'm not saying Phil did it, but I'm not saying that Phil did it.
What did he do?
So anyway, so
What
you
Phil
will get
doesn't
an email
do.
from Deborah. So Phil, let me ask you. Here you are sitting down.
Time out. Go
Shut
back
the door.
to
Shut the door.
comment you just put up there.
Shut the door.
Oh,
I
what?
need to know what email to send it to.
Okay, no. Gaming or what? Okay, so gaming or what? You put an email in with an email address with your pledge. I would like you to either write a comment or respond via contact on your pledge, which will go to my email, and we can just figure it out from there. Chances are you are one. Unfortunately, somebody has to be last, right? So we're down to literally the last 85. Within the next 48 hours, right, Em? Can you work tomorrow?
Emily's got a boyfriend, so she might not be able to.
Is he coming this weekend?
Can he pack some boxes?
Emily and I know I asked that question already.
Can he pack
You're
some
like, I'm
boxes
all
and
about
use some
child
tape to
labor.
put some books in the boxes?
Can you put some books in the boxes?
I just like you to know that I've put a lot of
You like him.
I've put
I
a
do.
lot
I
of
love
thought
him.
into
I
this,
love him. I just hope you do.
Nice.
and the gospel song "John the Revelator" really works well for Phil the Instigator.
So Phil, if we may, Phil. So Phil has been living at her house for the past a month.
Dude, it's the reality show, Hanging with the Tucci's.
That's what all he keeps saying is. What's a typical afternoon at our house?
Do you really want me to say?
Yeah, totally.
Listen, I work closely with Debbie, and I'm more afraid of her than you, so I'm just going to say everything is perfect. You hide up on the third floor. I'm on the first floor with Debbie.
I do.
Everything's good.
On the front lines.
Okay, here's
Yes.
the real question, Phil. Who would you rather work with?
Oh, you guys are killing me. Did you bring me on to put me in the spot? Man. Actually, well, it's funny because the dynamic between the two of them is very entertaining. There's a great dynamic between the two of them.
Phil,
Billy
you
is
can be honest. It's been great
Billy is
fun.
nonstop energy, but he's thinking of 15 things at the same time.
Like squirrels.
Yeah, it's like herding cats. And Debbie is trying to be organized and manage everything. And when I asked Billy to sign some books, and I pointed to the 3 spots that the books were at. He signs 5, runs away. I'm like, Billy, come back here. I need you to sign.
Yeah, he said no.
He comes back, he signs 5 more. He runs away.
Adam, you know what this is like. So Phil says, "Here, I need you to sign these books," and I sign them, and I run upstairs because I'm drawing. You know, I'm drawing. I'm
Yeah,
I'm painting the house.
5 books and there was like 50.
Yeah, but you didn't tell me that there was another table.
Yes,
over
I did.
in the foyer.
We pointed, you signed the first 5 you saw and you left.
Well,
All right.
I mean, again,
If I
Billy's
may-
painting the house. He's drawing pages. He's doing so. But Billy's like everywhere, and then Debbie's here trying to focus on a fulfillment. So the way they go at each other is really funny.
Is it we going at each other, or is her just yelling at me?
Oh, don't even start that.
Oh
man. What
yeah,
are you
yeah,
doing?
yeah, Billy. You don't do anything.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you.
I said he was doing 5 things at once. I didn't
See,
see he
well,
wasn't doing anything.
Adam, you understand as a publisher, you know what it's like, right?
Yeah,
I mean, you have to multitask.
You have to.
And your
multitask.
time, well, I can't be called to come downstairs and I hear, Billy, you got to sign these books. And I come down, and so I'm drawing a cover, right? I'm sitting here drawing a cover, struggling over. I've done about 20 of this rough cut cover. Literally, I've done 20 of them. I come downstairs, and Adam, all the books are still in the bags of boards.
Yeah.
Phil needs to do his job.
And then
A
I
lot
get
of it-
yelled at
All right.
for signing a bag and a board. I'm like, well, why do you take it out?
Time out.
Niall, do you have violin?
Mom, Dad, stop it! Stop it!
Drink it with Debbie.
Adam here.
Deborah, here's Candace. Deborah, look.
Candace, oh my God, I've been waiting for you, Candace. Look at the label of my Prosecco. Can you see the sparkles?
Turn it around. Yeah.
Glitter. Glitter, girl. It's glitter.
It makes the wine taste better.
No, the wine tastes good all on its own.
The glitter makes the wine taste better. Hey, I just googled this. and apparently Phil did not tell Billy that there was another table.
There you go.
I just Googled
I
it.
get it with multitasking.
The internet doesn't lie.
I get it with multitasking too a lot of times, and it's hard because you're trying to keep like 4 or 5 things in your head at once. So if you concentrate on one thing too long, all those other things get dropped. So like you're spinning plates and you got like 5 things in the air, and if you just take your attention away long enough to pay attention to one of them, then everything just completely falls apart.
And let's face it, Adam's right about that. And there's one caveat that I would add on to that, which is nobody multitasks as well as they think they do.
No, not at all.
Well, I just like to say the Brady Bunch, you'd be Alice, JC.
It's very hard to multitask, and usually multitasking is a bad idea. It's better to just like task complete and focus on one thing, as painful as it is. But how do you do that if you're going to draw a cover and that's going to take several hours? You know, things are going to pop up. So it's time management's very tough.
Yeah. And then when things do pop up and you go downstairs and you're ready to sign because you're yelled at to sign by Phil. Thank you very much, Phil. And Phil yelled, Debbie will text me. Debbie texts me or calls me to come down. Phil's like, Billy!
You know why? If I text you, I don't get a response for a half hour, so I just go, Billy!
Well, Jeff, you can attest to that. Jeff, do I answer my phone ever or my text? No. My phone's usually in the car.
Now, wait a minute. You're throwing Phil under the bus. And
No, well, it's all Phil's fault.
Yeah, Phil did it.
Look,
No.
Hypercation gets it.
That's my new name. Damn it, Phil.
Billy Tucci.
What up,
throws
DP?
Phil under the bus, and full disclosure, Phil had half of our kitchen table full of books ready to be signed, and then 5 little mail covers to be signed that were on a pile of boxes. Billy came over, signed the 5 little metal covers, totally ignored the, I'm going to say what, Phil? 65, 70 books that were laid out on the table, right? Easy, maybe more than that, and walked back upstairs.
But he didn't know because
Well, you got to stop interrupting our phone calls. Jeez.
Thank you, Niall. That's another thing Debbie says. I'm always on the phone. Debbie, my wife thinks, believe this or not, Phil and Adam.
Yeah.
My wife thinks all I do is talk on the phone all day.
She does say that every time I'm talking to you on the phone,
back.
though. She does say it every time I'm talking to you on the phone, Billy.
See, isn't that crazy?
But you guys talk on the phone for like 3 or 4 hours a day, right?
Who?
You and Niall, no.
He
Joking.
does.
Niall, how you been, brother? Haven't seen you in a while.
Good, best friend. These two
Good.
best friends. Blevins and Niall are my 2 new best friends. What?
This is the other problem, like when you're working from home and you're doing your own thing, it's like work never stops 7 days a week. You know, as long as you're awake, you can kind of do something.
Shit.
How's your campaigns? You're all fulfilled and everything, right?
Adam responded to my messages.
College of the Dead shipped.
Yes.
collegeofthedead.com. That one shipped. Working on number 3 now. And launching a week from tomorrow, The Mermaid.
I was just going to ask
You quit returning my text messages, Adam.
What?
You quit returning my messages, man.
Well, stop texting me at 3 in the morning. It's weird.
I didn't return your message?
No, you quit returning them.
You're like
okay.
the only person whose message I don't return.
I'm glad you chose that. I'm glad you chose that cover.
This is one of 4 covers. I'm going to do 4
Dr.
covers.
I love that. I love that art. It's
Thank
amazing.
you, man. Yeah, Jerry Gatrudia. He's a fantastic artist. He's such a great designer. I'll launch this next Saturday, but if anybody wants to get on the sign-up list, epicmermaids.com. Hit the sign-up list, and I'm going to start emailing tomorrow. Let people know the date. This is the first time I'm announcing the date.
When you launch
Game of Thrones with mermaids.
A week from tomorrow, I'll launch.
Nice.
Yeah, Billy has seen the art. I've had.
I'll drink that.
Adam has done several crowdfunding campaigns, and he's published thousands of comics. Deborah.
What?
Adam has done a bunch of crowdfunding campaigns, a bunch of Indiegogos, and he's published thousands of comics. But the one comic he didn't publish was She.
True.
We'll talk about that.
Girl books don't sell.
Oh, is that
That's
so?
right. That was true. Girl books don't sell. Yeah.
Oh, you remember
never
that?
gonna live that one down.
Adam was the one that's
I passed on everything that was good.
That line forever.
Oh, that's so funny because that's me. I am that guy. And
I
Billy
know,
proved us
I know,
wrong.
and
The first part is admitting it.
It's true.
someday.
Yeah,
It's
the
the
first
good thing
part
I
is
did
that
that
you have a
time.
problem.
So here's my story, if I may, Adam, real quick.
Please.
Is that I come back from San Diego Comic-Con. I was at San Diego Comic-Con, crestfallen that nobody, a few guys, the only kind of leeway I got was DC, an editor at DC Comics asking me if I can draw like Jim Lee. And he had an annual that I can do a story for Jim Lee. And I'm like, I don't want to draw like Jim Lee, and I can't draw like Jim Lee. Well, we'll send you like all the reference you need, blah, blah. So basically nothing happened. And I met Brian Polito, and Brian was doing his own book. He had Evil Ernie. I met Brian Polito in small press. It was probably a 3, maybe a 6-foot table.
Mhm.
And I met Brian, and Brian was the first pro or comic creator that I don't even know if he was a pro then, But
I don't
Brian,
think he was self-publishing at that point. I think he was through Malibu.
yeah. Oh, okay. So he was
Yeah.
self-publishing.
Yeah.
But Brian then treated me like a fellow, and now Brian's from New Jersey. He lived in New York. I'm from Long Island. I lived in New York. He went to NYU. I went to FIT. With me, Babe, and Mark's Deborah.
What?
Anyway, me, Mark Sasso, and Brian, we really got along. We hit it off with them. And Brian treated me with respect. He was the only professional or only person with a booth there that treated me with any respect. So I came back that, you know what, I'm going to make my own comic book. So I'm like, the hell, this guy Brian did it. I met him. He gave me his phone number. He wants to use me for a pinup, which ended up being in the Lady Death swimsuit issue.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, to Brian Polito. Heck yeah, man. I love
I'll drink to that.
Oh, no, brothers, don't drink that.
The other story that's on every time I'm on the show.
I think that's true, Debbie.
So I get all excited. I start to build this book, and then my friend John Tartaglione, who passed away in 2012 on November 12th. So he died yesterday, 8 years ago yesterday. He was my mentor. He was like a father figure to me. My father died when I was 5 years old. So he was such an inspiration to me and really pushed me. So he sets me up. You got to meet this guy, Adam Post. You're gonna love
By
him.
the way, John Tartaglione was a master artist.
Yeah.
Penciler. He could ink. He worked on the Pope for Marvel, but he worked on many, many other books. He inked for years.
That was the Pope John Paul one.
Yeah, he did the Pope John Paul one. And he worked with Joe Sinnott. He did a little work. He did a few things for me, but he did a Joe DiMaggio biography comic with me that he brought in Joe Sinnott to ink on his pencils. I was like, how the hell am I allowed to publish this?
Yeah.
Who the hell am I? Like, that's the amazing thing about the industry. But I just didn't want John's name to be mentioned without people just knowing like he was one of the original like killer Marvel guys. And what a sweet guy.
He was an amazing. And the thing is that he did the Pope John Paul comic, and I think it sold something like Old Bean. I think it sold something like 6 million copies.
Yeah, whatever the number we think of, think a little bit more absurd, and that's where it was.
Right. Well, the thing is, and then he did the Mother Teresa follow up right after that, and that was the year before Marvel started doing royalties.
Oh, Brian. Of course it was.
So think of Pope John Paul, of how popular he was in 81, 82, whenever it was. Mother Teresa, who knows what Mother Teresa sold 500,000 copies.
Sure.
And then Marvel introduced their royalties. Can you imagine what he would have made off of a comic that sold 60 million, 7? I don't know if it was X-Men. No, it was better than X-Men #1.
It was. I think it was, and if it isn't, it's not by much.
Okay. Deborah,
and it's certainly one of the key things to note here is there weren't 5 variant covers for the Pope.
Right,
there were not.
Deborah,
Yeah.
Candace is saying, so what is with the mystery bags? I haven't received mine yet, Mr. Tucci, and it's killing me.
All right, so Candace, I'm pretty sure you should have gotten your email. And if you didn't, I will personally send you your tracking number. Yours went out 2 days ago. Candace B. Was that 2 days ago or last night?
Last night.
Last night, Candace B went out. So here's the deal, and I'm so glad you're on tonight that we're talking about glitter.
Glitter.
Because I know you
Water
want
bottle
glitter
makes the wine
this
taste better.
bag, but I had to veto it because glitter would work its way into comic book pages, and that's just not good. So I put something else similar.
Do you have it, or do you want to surprise her with it?
It's in the
She should
mail.
be surprised.
Okay.
Definitely.
So, Candace,
So-
Debbie and I thought about this.
Candace's mystery bag that's not in anybody else's. And when she opens it, she should figure it out, and then she should either email me or comment. But she got a good one, which I'm assuming because they were all good. But I took hers and I stuffed something a little extra in it because I couldn't put in glitter in good conscience because it
Yeah.
was.
I got a question.
Kit Kat bar.
We've had a couple of things so far. The dirt from Holland and Brian Polito, the stories that are always on every time Debbie comes on the show. But I've noticed that we've somehow got back around to glitter, which is sort of like every time Dr. Blevins is on, it all ends up with glitter.
It does. Oh, what? Oh, yeah.
So Debbie and I were fighting, Candace,
I
over
just got a letter in.
what?
Yeah, I just got a letter in. It
What's
says
in that letter?
from the internet to Blevins. It's a callback joke. Hold on. Let me
What's in that?
I don't know what it says. Oh, it says Phil is the instigator.
Oh my God! Bill Rusher just got that. What?
Phil, I don't get it.
First class mail.
A first class. I mean,
Damn! And here it is, a first class mail right there.
the internet has spoken. It was a callback joke, basically.
Well, Deborah Crystal does not want to join you and have.
Adam's like, what the hell am I doing here?
Crystal,
I'm
your
catching on.
Your
I'm
sissy
catching
Crystal.
He's vibing. He's vibing.
Hang on.
That's
Hey,
why Adam
bring
won't
up-
be on the show.
Bring up Phil again, so we can see him big.
Why?
Phil's a big
I
guy.
like your background, man. That's fantastic.
I like
That's
it.
a great
Those
jeans.
are my
Great
favorite.
background.
Yeah, Billy's on a bunch of them.
That's really good.
I told Phil though. What did I tell you about your amazing jam pieces?
Billy's over here. Sorry, bad angle. Hang on.
Blevins, what's your Twitter? Now I'm really curious. Like, how am I not responding to you?
It's a Goat Boy XL.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why are you Goat Boy, or do I even want to know the answer to that?
That was my gamer. That's my gamer tag.
Former love.
That's my gamer tag.
Yes, the greatest of all time, man.
Greatest of all time, boy. Yeah, from when I played games professionally.
This is the thing where being a little bit older is a detriment because, sorry, goat is not a good thing to be.
Yeah,
right.
Unless you're Tom Brady.
I'm taking it back, is what it is. I'm taking that power back to that word.
Well, Matthew is ready to go to war. So Matthew is insisting.
We can battle
Matthew's gonna be
anytime.
on our. So
You can't discuss about this yet.
We can't?
Top secret.
All right, we have a top secret thing happening.
Super secret.
The second
Billy's
Friday
not-
of December.
If it's secret, don't tell him.
Matthew already knows. Matthew is
Everyone.
gunning.
I can't
Hang
tell
on.
you more, but it's the most top secret.
Hang on a second. Look, it's
Myth
just
Fury
the
book I've ever
internet.
done, but you guys
It's
can't
just
know
the
the book
internet.
I'm
You
working
can tell us.
One another. Nobody hears you.
on. Well then.
Well, Matthew is gunning for Blevins. Matthew has him in his sights, and then I told him that.
He's gunning for you, Billy Tucci. He's gunning.
There's not even gonna be a contest. He's doomed.
Honey, don't-
I'm an instinctive player.
Yeah, but it's
The young cub takes on the king of the pride.
Yes, and he wants to take on Lord Yellow Man.
Hakuna Matata.
Oh, Hakuna Matata. All right, so Adam Post.
Yes, sir.
Let's talk mermaids because I remember you showing us. Was it last Thanksgiving or Halloween?
I think it was
all that art. You had so much art.
It was ridiculous.
A year ago.
Yeah. I'll show you. I'll have to pull up the listing for it. Yeah, man, it's I have so much art because I started getting into this project. I wanted to do like it just really what got me back into comics. I just kind of got inspired to like do something really ambitious, and I probably shouldn't have done this because it's such an enormous project. There's more than 30 characters. There's a massive number of character designs, and it was really all for one graphic novel. But I just kind of got inspired to do like, well, what if I did like Game of Thrones with mermaids? I hadn't produced comics for a while, but since the first time, like when I met Billy, I've always had like a lot of people helping me put books together. You know, so when we started, I had an editor. I didn't start in comics without like doing everything on my own as like my own penciler and writer. I would have a creative team I could collaborate with. So I've been kind of collecting resources of people. In any event, I found this one great designer. That's the guy who did the cover of the Mermaids. And he did so many beautiful character design pieces for me. I just kind of had him keep going and going and going. His sequential art really didn't do the story the way I wanted to do it. So I just kept him going on character designs. We just kept building it out more and more and more and more. If you're curious, Billy, I sent you a link for the page. It's not really up for anyone to see. It's just a preview.
Where'd you send me that preview page?
Oh, there it is. You got it.
Oh, thank you, Niall. Nice.
Oh, yeah. So this is this is the listing for it. So it's Game of Thrones with mermaids. It's the easiest description of it. There are so many characters. There are going to be 4 covers. There's a huge making of book. It's going to be a 48-page graphic novel, full color. It's going to be completely done when we offer it. This is one of the covers. She's got 2 daggers. This is one of the mermaids swimming. This is by my College of the Dead artist, Javier Aranda. He did covers for this. And then there's this other one with the Psy. We love the Muka look to it. These were supposed to just be character designs, but I think he appreciated like this thing that turned into a cover. It was initially just for a character design. And it was as simple as, in this case, it was like, well, I need a mermaid with 2 sides. Because I found him on Facebook. He was drawing fairies. And somehow he drew like a bunch of different fairy characters for his own thing, for his own creativity, his own project. And they looked like unique. I was like, well, how do you draw like a bunch of, fairies or whatever and have these characters actually look like they're different people? They're clearly different people. In any event, that was his talent. I was like, this guy's perfect for mermaids. So I grabbed him for mermaids. This is another cover by Javier.
Oh, Behave.
Oh, Behave is right. 2 of the main characters. They're all female mermaids. So when mermaids fall in love, that's what happens. This is interior art by David Lorenzo. And the colorist is Esther Sands. She eventually went to work for Marvel. But the color design's by J.J. Jackson. She's fantastic. She worked with Shooter at a lot of his companies. And she's a good friend. So this is just some of the interior art. We've done, all the sequential art for the book. And
Adam, real quick, Obi, if I may ask you, you seem to love that, like you seem to be a big fan of the Golden Age. Do you love that, being able to tell a story in that 6-panel? It's almost like film shots that they wanted to do.
Yeah, why I did this? I did a 6-panel grid for College of the Dead book 1 and book 2, and for the Mermaids for book 1. And the reason I did it was I started this. I mean, I had to drag myself back into doing comics, as I have done, more than 1,000 independent comics and low budget. And John did one for me. He did a Babe Ruth biography for me. I have to say.
Oh yeah, I love that Babe Ruth he did when he was
like 19. I got to put that back in print.
I have it.
Oh, okay, cool, very cool. Yeah, maybe I will put that back in print because his work should be seen. Let's put it that way. His work is great. But to get back into comics, I was kind of first looking at it like, well, I did it for storytelling, but also to be able to promote it as a web comic, because I became familiar with Ava's Demon. This is like back in 2010, I think. And that was a success on Kickstarter. But the way it was successful on Kickstarter was they built an audience publishing it as a web comic. So I had thought like, well, I mean, if they can do it, we don't need to do quite as well, but at least because this was like pre-Indiegogo, pre-Comicsgate. This is just like looking at people having success on Kickstarter. So I was like, all right, let me try it. So I came up with a 6-panel grid working with my with the artist agent that connected me to the artist. And we kind of figured like, all right, this would look good. It would be good for storytelling. And we could publish this if I needed to, like in almost any format, like even 1 panel per, not like 2 panels per page or 1 panel as part of a web strip or whatever. So we experimented with that. And then when I publish this book, I'm going to make this like a golden age width. I'm going to add an extra ½ an inch to it just to better accommodate the panel layouts.
Like a 9x12 book? It's going to be like a 9x12.
No, I'll do like 10, like 9 7/8 by 10 and a half or something like that. Like not 10 and a half. What's the width? It's just a little wider, another ½ an inch width.
But is that a standard print size? Is that like a standard book?
It's called quarto. Something like quarto. Yeah, it's not going to be, it doesn't have to be custom. But it's going to be a little wider, like a gold. It'll still fit in my regular comic bags, and it can ship alongside the rest of the books. But it's going to be a cool look. But truth to be told, I want more dynamic work. So College of the Dead 3 Spring Break is coming. We've got a new artist working on it, and that's all super dynamic layouts. And everything from now on is going to be super dynamic.
Excellent.
Yeah, I think so. And then I'll publish this, and people will be like, why I missed the 6-panel layout. Like, well, there's no way to win. There's no way to win. Just got to make them like, be passionate about them, you know.
And that's a big friggin' book too, 100 pages, bro. Wow.
Now,
that's the making.
That's the making of
100 pages.
Yeah, exactly. So the making of is a separate book. That one's going to be 100 pages, and what it includes is the full script, because we work from full script. I had 2 writers on this and an editor. But the one of the writers is the writer from College of the Dead. In any event, it's a full script, and it calls like all the shots. And we have all the layouts from David in there. But in addition to that, because I had that in College of the Dead, I have more than 20 of these gorgeous designs from Jerry.
Yeah, they're.
You've seen the art, right?
Trading cards.
Yeah,
trading cards are just them.
I'm not right now. I have no plans to do trading cards because this will be like full page art. Because all of this, like this cover art, was done at the same size. So you really
stretch goals, right? Stretch goals. We get a card of every one of those plates. I mean, right, Phil? I mean, look at those plates.
They're pretty nice.
All right, I'm going to have to do it.
Yes, you are. Yes. Yes.
Well, I've got there's really so much. I don't want people to not get to see this art. Jerry really did a beautiful, beautiful job on these. We have this octopus mermaid character. She's really cool. There's so many characters. It's such a big world, and we're gonna have
Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, this is just the beginning of it. This is about half of what we have that's going to go in that book in terms of those designs, plus the full script, plus all the layouts. And just to get an idea, there are 36 character descriptions that talk about the history of each of the characters and their interrelation with each other. I mean, we just went completely berserk with this. It's much more work than you would normally do for a 48-page.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, I mean, this is like not, and College of the Dead is also going to be available for anybody who missed it the first time around. It's a tremendous amount of development. But the thing is this is sort of like its own little universe. People talk a lot about universes, but I published a universe of comics, Triumphant Comics, back in the mid-1990s. And this is kind of like drawing me kind of back into something that you'd need like an editor kind of overseeing this to kind of collaborate all of this and put it together. So I think this will be the first book, The Mermaids, but I'm expecting there's going to be more than just this one book. And unless, of course, look, the people have to like it. They have to like the results and enjoy it and feel like it's a good value for money. But as long as they enjoy it, I'll definitely do more. I've already been in touch with the interior artist, and he's ready to go. He's like, anytime, I'd love to do more mermaids. And again, he's another one of these guys that you can draw like, several different mermaids, maintain continuity of the design, and the characters they look different. They've got the right kind of expression. There's good storytelling. So it's a solid.
Kissel's here.
What's that?
Kissel is here.
All right, Deborah.
Oh,
I'm
What's
here.
that? Look who's here, honey.
Where is my Kissel?
What?
Kissel.
Kissel's all frozen.
Is she mad? Oh.
Are you mad, Kissel?
No, she's just having internet stuff.
That would make anybody mad.
Yeah, dang, I miss drinking with Kissel. Kissel, do you miss drinking with me? Is she frozen, Kissel? Is she frozen Kentucky?
She is frozen.
She's like global warming Kentucky.
I miss her so much. There's so many people I miss because of all this stupid COVID stuff.
Kissel, close out and jump back in.
I've changed her name to Kelsa because she's frozen.
Oh shit, dude, that just happened. So, all right, so Adam, you have the preview page going. Do you have a launch date yet, or no?
Yeah, I'm going to launch a week from tomorrow. I'm going to launch on the 21st.
So, how do you feel about because I'm sure Old Bean, you're curious about this as well, because I am a weekend launch.
When are you on a weekend? Oh, is it a bad idea?
A week from tomorrow is Saturday, right?
I'll tell you something. You know, I talked to some of the guys who are publishing comics, and this is something to think about. And we should talk about this maybe. Well, this is sort of is the crowdfunding comic channel. You do your best to develop your interest before you publish. You have, I have people who followed me and knew I was successful with College of the Dead, shipping both those books so far. They've seen me on some streams, so they kind of know who I am. I have a YouTube channel. When you're publishing, it is a hit business, and once, like you have a hit with She, Ethan has a hit with Cyberfrog. When you get a hit, you do that hit and you keep publishing. But Billy, because you've published other things, not everything is a hit.
Like,
you want to gear everything for the best possible success, but you have to accept success and you have to accept less successful projects too. So if a project comes out and you've done everything you can to promote it, you've done your job, and it's not a massive hit, that is publishing. And then you keep your promises, you deliver what you promise, you do a great job of it. That one project that didn't make a huge success may lead to other opportunities. In fact, it almost definitely will.
Well, it's building your brand, which you have to do.
You build your brand. Like when I'm publishing The Mermaids, is it going to do better than College of the Dead? Honestly, I have no idea. I really don't know. I know it's not, a hardcore 90s, gun shooting book. I want to do books like that, and I've got some ideas and things like that. But when you're a publisher, you've got to publish. You can't be afraid of the results. You do your best effort. And I passed on She. The reason I knew you, and I was unfortunate enough to pass on She, didn't get to publish it, was because I was busy publishing other books that were much, much smaller projects that were, that wouldn't compare with She in terms of the success. Even though
but that project also wasn't tested. And you were publishing dozens of books a month, it seemed.
Yeah, it was crazy. We were doing at one point, Bill Shanis from Diamond Distributors contacted me, and he's like, "You realize you're publishing as many comics as DC this month? Can you really publish all these?" And we could, because we had a studio plus freelancers. But my main point is just this: is when you are a publisher, it is your job to keep promises and publish. And don't freak out about everything being a super hit. You line it up as best you can, publish your book, and then go on, publish the next book. And if it's a huge hit.
Yeah.
Well, what I want to say to that, Adam, is, what was the name of the book you compared your Mermaids book to?
The Beautiful She.
Sorry?
I was saying that, Mermaid? Oh, College of the Dead, my other book.
And his other comic.
That is, I'm assuming, a zombie book, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now you're bringing out this beautiful.
That's his flagship title. Yeah, that everyone knows is super successful.
Book, and
you're
bringing it out, and it may be less successful, but for somebody like me, and Billy can tell you this, I abhor zombies. I hate.
Oh my God, Nile was the worst thing ever. What the fuck?
That's true, Debbie. A lot of people don't like.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Billy, I know that's hard for you to accept. Not about you right now. But somebody like me, the first thing I noticed about your stunning mermaids,
thank you,
is not only that they are very Muka inspired, but there's that Muka arc around them. And that arc that's around your mermaids is in my parlor right now.
Get out of here.
I have Muka studies in my parlor.
Wow.
Well, I have never correction. I have only pledged for one crowdfunded comic before. I will pledge for yours.
Oh, awesome!
While it may not be the hugest success, you're bringing in viewers by branching out. So
Thank you.
That's just as important as the hit.
Yeah, I agree, and I think, look, we didn't do massive numbers on College of the Dead anyway. The campaign did around 33,000 so far, and it's still in demand, and we're still shipping.
Still zombies.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't like zombies, or they're bored of zombies. And
I don't know who's that. I don't know who's that person. Scholar, do you? Not me, man.
Probably Phil.
Probably Phil.
It's
because Phil said so. Scholar, so Adam. Phil said when the zombie apocalypse comes, he's coming to my house.
Oh, we're all going to your house.
Ready for it.
We're all going to your house.
All I need is a well like Scholar has.
Yes, you need one.
But we don't need a well, honey, because we'll just take over the Roosevelt estate. A half a mile away. They got a well at the Roosevelt estate. That's all we need. Well,
I'm pretty sure if there's a zombie apocalypse, so they're gonna get Phil.
Oh, we're talking zombie apocalypse. I'm checking out. Bye.
I'm pretty fast for my size. I'm pretty quick.
He's like, watch this.
All right, so
go, Phil, go.
And I remember your rules. Double tap.
So we have a biometric safe, and my wife's thumbprint is in it. And what's in that safe for you?
Is Phil.
I have a
what?
I have a gun.
It's his ring.
What'd you say?
I said I have a gun.
She has a gun.
And my gun has a green laser on it. So I know where I'm shooting because I've never shot.
Is that why you had a dot on your head the other day, Billy?
Oh my God, dude! Don't. It's got a strobe light too, though. The strobe light's all set. She got a Brett. Debbie's got a Brett PX Storm all ready to go.
To aim at and follow the little green light.
You notice she pointed up, and Billy's upstairs, right?
Oh my God!
I want to know why Phil's instigating Billy getting shot.
Yeah. Why? What's up with that, Phil?
It's what JC said. If you're gonna get blamed, you might as well do it.
You might have to second.
Damn, bro, you're going all in.
Yeah, you're gonna have to second guess having Phil stay at the house.
I fear for Adam, but I think Adam's prepared. But Adam's in Nassau County, so that's a little iffy there.
No, I gotta just go east.
Wait, Adam's on Long Island too?
Yes.
Wow, I didn't.
Yeah,
Massapequa, right?
I'm down the street practically. I'm like 30 minutes from you guys. Yeah, well, I'm in Massapequa.
Why?
Massapequa's a whole world. Yeah, but Massapequa's a whole world away from us. It's like go over that Nassau County line. But I think Nassau County went for Trump too.
Yeah, we did. All of Long Island went for Trump.
It's a little iffy over there, man. I can tell you, a little iffy, a little crazy.
Well, we got it. Yeah, I tried to make it last time you guys were packing books, and I'm juggling my son a little bit, so it's a little bit difficult to know if I'm going to be free one day or not with him. You know how kids, they make things a little crazy sometimes.
Yeah.
Are you guys going to do any more packing days?
No.
Okay.
Next.
No, I will be done tomorrow. There is no more packing.
No more packing.
That is right. You tell him, Deb.
Dang, Blevins, what the hell? Blevins, let's not drink.
Yeah, man, I gotta straddle the fence, man. I'm in politics now.
Heck yeah. No, but we're gonna build. We're gonna build. We have a big detached garage, and the plan is, if this campaign does really well, the Haikyo campaign is to convert half that garage into a fulfillment office,
and the other half is where Debbie's gonna put Billy.
See this what happens every day, Scott.
Giving our ideas.
I'm telling you,
every day.
I call it like I see it. And
like Levin said, you thought I was bad before. Wait till you get a load of me.
I mean, Phil and Deb have been spending a lot of time together.
Yeah.
Maybe Phil's
You're right.
Blevins, you stop right there.
What?
Yeah, there's a part of me that there's.
I think they've been having tea, bro. They've been teaming.
I'm Sicilian. As far as I know, my lineage is Sicilian, English, or hopefully Scottish. And what am I, Deb? I'm Sicilian, French. Sicilian, French, and English.
I'm
hoping for the Judaism so I can have the menorah. I want that chosen people thing. I'm not so sure I want the Irish though. And
it's in style right now.
He's a white. He's a friggin' Irishman. Like every New York City, Long Island Irishman is just like him. What happened? Some guy cut Phil off yesterday.
Oh, don't tell this story.
He got out and started screaming at the guy.
No, that's not how it went down. That's not what I told you. But I did get out of the car.
The guy cut Phil off, and the guy started mouthing off at Phil. So Phil gets out of his car and starts screaming at the guy. And so what happened? And he said, "You're hurting your wife now because I'm gonna beat you up in front of your wife, right?" That's what the Irish do, Deb. See what?
I don't drink. I got to do something Irish, so we fight.
They do, babe. Oh my God, Emily's Irish too. What? Emily's a Macaulay. Oh my God.
I'm everything.
Man, I can't believe you just did that.
She's a Macaulay from the clan.
Man, you didn't just put me under the bus. You backed it up again and went forward again.
Dude, you threw me under the bus. That's how
you guys started with this instigator. I don't even know where it came from.
Yeah, you were instigating, but now you're talking about murder.
Actually, you know what's funny? You see Blevins on the side here, right?
Hey, how about we thank some of those backers now that got Deborah Drink? How about we read off that list, guys?
We love you for all the hard work. Look at that.
Love you.
Deb's the best.
You see how Blevins is on the side going, you heard what he said to you, right? And you heard what he said to you, right?
That's how it works.
That's how it works.
Getting anonymous internet letters.
Yeah. Hand delivered it at 9:30 at night.
So watch this, Blevin. So Deb, you done with fulfilling yet or what? When are you gonna fill this book so I can watch the next one?
And you think I'm instigating with what?
Yeah.
Myself. Shit, I didn't even comb my hair today. Holy crap.
Oh, look at you. Look at you.
So
Why don't you read off some some of the names that backed you?
Yeah, honey, why don't you thank all the people that bought you drinks for all the drinks you've been taking?
Like 10 randoms. Yeah, do another 10 randoms or something.
Let's do 10 randoms, honey. Take a sip.
So you want randoms or you want me to?
I want you to take a sip for every random person. Have Emily read it off and you take a sip. Emily.
You want what? You want her
I want Emily to read 10 names off and you take a drink for every person that she reads a name off.
Tell her how to drink.
Name, honey. Wait, I gotta fill up for this.
Scala, look who's here, Scala.
I know.
Hey, Artie G.
We'll send Art a link. Art, I'm going to send you a link if you want to pop.
Should we send Brenda? Brenda, are you drinking? Can we have Brenda come in too?
I think Art already has the link.
Scala, can you send Brenda and
Does he have the link, Art? I don't even know. I didn't send all the links out. Billy did. I have no clue.
No, I'm just saying Art has everything, so I'm pretty sure he already.
Art does have everything.
Art's got it all. Good looks, brains. Hey, Blevins, I did respond to your last message. It was on July 4th, like 10 minutes after you messaged me.
You talked to me via I was messaging during your live stream.
Was it?
You were like, Blevins, I'm going to get you on my live stream and we're going to talk about news and stuff. And I said, awesome. And I sent you.
That was different. Okay.
Yeah.
Deborah,
After your first date or the second date?
Bleeding you.
11:30 here and I'm in bed.
Art probably is too busy.
God
for
bless
us,
you, Candace. Candace message girl.
Oh, and honey, your other friend.
Brenda.
Brenda, come in.
Brenda, where's Dylan? Sorry.
What is it? Oh my God, is that like Debbie started watching 90210 after college. Remember that? And Melrose Place, and I tried to get him to watch Seinfeld. Remember you guys hated it? I don't want to watch Steinfeld. You call him Steinfeld? Remember that? You watched Melrose Place? And
Steinfeld, not me.
Man, how good was Melrose Place?
Heck yes, it was.
That was really good. I published a comic on Melrose Place, like a biography comic, and Peter Cimetti's like, hey, I have your Melrose Place comic. He loves Melrose Place.
Peter Cimelli's a Melrose Place fan, huh?
Yeah.
Pete Cimelli's
Pete Cimelli? Who's Pete Cimelli?
Pete
Cimelli. Pete Cimelli's his Gindaloon friend, his Italian friend. Let's get Brenda in to say hello. Brenda, join us.
Brenda.
So I have to leave, and I'll leave, and I'll invite Brenda on Facebook.
No, you don't have to. You can have up to 10 people. You know,
you can have up to 10 people, bro. And you can have like up to 15 people in the background.
Can you add Brenda, or do I?
No, you got to send her the link. I don't know
right.
Brenda.
All right.
But I think she's a very nice person from what I can tell. So, Adam, when are you coming on the show? Talking mermaids. And we're dressing up like mermaids.
Aren't we already on the show?
You tell me. You have some spots available, brother?
Well, while we've got some time.
Should I send you an email?
But we're gonna do like the whole mermaid show, Deb.
All right,
we're gonna wear seashells.
Specifically for mermaids.
Yeah, Levin's gonna dress up like a Jamaican crab.
Nope.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, man. Aaron Timbiari boy, yeah. I don't even know what that is.
What was that?
I got nothing, man. I can't do accents.
And we'll have Phil there.
I thought it was pretty good. That was some serious Jamaican. I got it.
Nice.
Where did Billy go?
I don't know.
He went to go hand deliver the link to Brenda.
He went to go sign those 60 issues that are sitting on the table.
You're
Is that like one of those Pee Wee Herman bikes right now?
Like, all right, I'll be right back.
He's riding his bike to her house right now.
Brenda and her parents were like the biggest She fans since our first San Diego Comic-Con. I didn't know Brenda was born at the first San Diego Comic-Con in '94. Yes, but Brenda Brenda was a baby. So we met Brenda's parents because they were big She fans at San Diego in 1994. And then Brenda, we just watched. What?
And then her parents, Sophia and husband, made Brenda big She fans.
Right. So I love this. You want to know the bottle?
I'm good.
Okay. So Brenda, we kind of watched Brenda grow up, and we love her to this day. And she's one of our biggest. She's one of our favorites.
Brenda grow up. There was no kind of. We saw her every year. For like.
And now she's a mom and all. Oh my God! And it's so crazy how life works, right, Blevins?
Yeah,
crazy how it works. Because we were like kids too when we started. Look at my wife. Look at her.
You guys used to go to conventions and hang out.
God, we used to hang out, man. I wish we met back then, dude.
Right? I would be a little kid, but it'd be fun.
I don't have any kids.
Well, we had Lauren running our booth. Debbie's what?
Checking on the dog.
Oh. My sister-in-law Lauren was 13 and running our booth in '98. Yeah, she's born in '84, like you, right, Scala?
Yeah, we're the same. We would have been running that booth. A couple of 13-year-olds living that crazy con life, drugs, alcohol.
Yeah, Scala's a
trading cards. Working for $1.50 an hour.
$1.338 an hour, bro.
Well, back then minimum wage was about $5, I think.
Yeah, and rightfully so, brother.
Making Adam Post buy us chicken fingers and French fries.
Just gotta pop in.
Down with that. Niall, I'm gonna message you on Twitter. Boom.
You're tweeting me now.
No, I'm just messaging you direct message on Twitter. Mermaid Lodge. Come on and I'll come on and party with you anytime.
That's what we got. Let me open up the calendar here. Let's open up the calendar.
Sounds good, brother.
I don't think we have anything going on. I think we're good that day.
Cool. Love it.
I feel like you can hear everyone's phones vibrating right now.
Yeah.
Phil, talk about what's up with your channel, man. You got your YouTube channel.
Phil's channel and Phil's convention.
Yes.
Okay. Well, Billy,
the first and only comic book convention in the greater metropolitan area in 2020.
Yeah, December 6th. Billy's going to be there. Larry Stroman, Keith Williams, Rodney Ramos. Unfortunately, Sean Chen had to cancel, but he'll be at the next one. And a bunch of local artists and comic book vendors. It's all comic books and art, man. Billy, you know how I am. I don't want the pop culture stuff. I want you guys. I want all the creatives there.
Cool.
Yeah, and I have my 2-day show that's in hiatus for now, Creator Con, which is all about creators of the industry. But December 6th, it's 10 to 6 p.m. It's here on Konkoma, Suffolk County. It's a $5 cash door. Come on out and have fun. Of course, we have new restrictions by our lovely governor. we're going to be limited to who can go in the room, but we will manage it and we will get everybody in. There seems to be a lot of people that are hungry for conventions, so let's have some fun. We'll be safe. I mean, we can go to Walmart, we can go to Target, and nobody's cleaning a damn thing, carts or credit card machines or whatever, but we'll have staff that's cleaning everything throughout the whole day. So,
hey, Bill, I've seen that they've been using PVC pipe and
thank you, Art.
Clear shower curtains to divide the people instead of having to spend the money on plexiglass and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We're mandating masks, but I'm not creating cubicles for everybody because I hate to say this, but common sense has to take place. You can separate yourself from the artist next to you, but you have a paying customer 2.5 feet across the table from you. So we have to use some common sense at some point. Just wear your mask.
On the sides, yeah, just to make the cubicle not directly in front, but just to divide the people from each other.
Right, but again, you're going to have so many patrons coming in 2.5 feet across the table, exchanging cash and credit cards and everything. So it's kind of like, all right, I'm protecting my right hand, but nothing's protecting my left hand.
Let me ask you guys something real quick. Why is no one pissed off at the Chi-Coms for unleashing this upon the world?
Billy, you mentioned their name.
I gotta say, why is no one talking about this all friggin' year?
We're going to hear a lot more about it.
They have been saying it, just maybe not in those terms.
No, really, I mean, let's be honest, because they're benefiting from it, obviously, right, Adam Post?
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
China did this. China did the pandemic. They had it there locally, and whether or not it was found with a bat or they cooked it in a lab or who they were collaborating with, bottom line was they had it. They knew they had it in Wuhan. They prevented travel outside of that area within China, but they permitted those people to fly around internationally. And they also didn't report how severe it was. But the number one thing was they let people leave the country and didn't warn anybody. So it's
warfare. That's what it is. Chemical warfare.
It's a biological attack. That's
and you have a complacent party in this country. Sorry. Deborah came all the way upstairs. Hang on. Your darling Brenda wants to come in. Niall Scala. Brenda, our favorite fan, says it's just a white screen.
Well, you didn't get her the right link. She's not in the studio.
Oh, let me do that. Hang on, Deborah. Sit here. Talk to Niall. Have a seat. Talk to the
Absolutely. Now, we're going to find out that this election stuff that's going on may also be related to our friends on the other side of the world.
Of course it is.
Mm-hmm.
But we shouldn't be talking about this. That's not what I come on the show for.
It's true.
Really?
Everybody is having that drink. Do you have that list of people? Did we get to that?
Well, the list of people is downstairs, but I had to come up
we're already ready.
with a very politically incorrect comment.
I got you.
And now
we didn't get the channel.
So hi, I'm teen sensation Billy Tucci.
Yeah. By the way, Adam or Niall, anybody ever wants to come on my show, come on, talk comics.
What's it called?
CreatorCon Q&A.
CreatorCon. I will write it down.
Yeah, I just had Kevin Eastman on, and I've had
cool.
Eric Larson and a lot of names. Scott Hanna, Bill Conrad. I'm trying to remember Sean Chen. A lot of people. So,
did you see what Candace wrote about the September 11th comic?
Yes, I did.
So it's called CreatorCon
Q&A.
Yeah.
If you go to my Facebook page, or if you go to go to YouTube, CreatorCon event
release dates.
Yeah.
On YouTube, you could see all the episodes.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm going back downstairs now.
All right.
Lie down the banister.
Stoke that fire, honey.
Yeah, Phil, that sounds great. We'd love to do
Is that like an innuendo?
No.
Niall, how have you been doing, brother?
Doing great, man. Busy. Comic shows.
Oh, there it is. I just found it.
Secret projects in the works.
Secret. Yeah, you're working on your comic.
Full time. The comics taking a really long time to do, just because the day job got a lot better. Let's say.
And look at this, Herrenberg. Thank you. Phil Suffolk County Comic Art Expo is only $5 to get in.
I'm sorry. Who is Herrenberg?
Herrenberg is one of our badass killers, and he just finds everything. And
Does Herrenberg own a comic shop?
No,
thank you for the shout out.
He has a comic book publishing. Doesn't he publish?
He
books?
does. Yeah, he has his own comic book series. He has his own actual like YouTube series or show. Correct me if I'm wrong. Herrenberg. Put your bio in there, Herrenberg. Put it in there. Let him know. Let him know who you are.
He's a badass.
He's a badass. He knows his stuff. I'll tell you, anything we have on, he's right there with it. Yep. So I love having Herrenberg in the chat. He's part of the Pop XP team, man. He's always here supporting and he just knows everything. It's incredible.
Oh, thank you, Rick. That's right. Sign up for The Mermaids at epicmermaids.com. Launching Saturday next week. 1 week from tomorrow.
I'm just so fascinated that you want to launch on a Saturday.
Well,
why not?
What day
What's the matter? Last Saturday,
what does it matter, bro?
Like, what's up with that? Talk to us.
Does it end on the Saturday though? So that gives more people to be there at night when it closes.
Well, I'm open to other days. What day do you think is better? Friday?
Deborah, well, ask Deborah. Deborah, what do you think the best day to launch a book is, a campaign is?
But only if it's a mermaid.
A mermaids.
Well, mermaids may just change the whole thing, but from what I have read,
is it just me or jumping? Sorry.
Huh?
I thought an evil scarecrow was looking through the door.
Oh yeah, it might be. My house is very haunted. Niall saw the ghost. Deborah. Yeah, and we have a haunted house anyway.
Old man Jenkins.
We need to do a haunted house episode.
Well, we should do an investigation. I'll bring my gear over.
Oh no!
Do you have gear?
I have gear.
My brother. It's my brother. It's my brother, and you're gonna scare my brother away, and he's gonna be like, "Fuck you! I'm not coming back."
We'll use thermal imaging camera, EMF meters.
If it is your brother, he's not going anywhere. First of all,
you're right about that. Only him and my sister. We all see him, right? Brenda, it's not working for Brenda. The link. Oh,
how is it not? What browser is she using? You have to use Chrome.
All right, let me head over there. Hang on. Okay, keep talking amongst yourselves.
Where are you talking to her?
What was the best day, Deb?
Yeah, we got to get the best.
Sorry for I interrupted you with the scary scarecrow.
What was the best? What?
The best day to start a crowdfunding.
No, what I read was the best days were Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
All right, that could very well.
What do you think, Phil?
I think with the current situation of pandemic, I don't think a Saturday would be as bad as if things were normal because people are stuck being home. You know, I mean, when it's not a pandemic, Saturday is probably not a good launch day because everybody's out, they're doing their thing. But right now, everybody's home, so a Saturday might as well be a Wednesday, might as well be a Sunday to me. But I don't know.
Good point.
I don't think it really matters.
I think the main thing is.
Sorry, Adam.
No, not at all.
Like you said before, since you already have a following and you're already pitching it to them, there's a certain percentage of people that should go on no matter what day it is, just to be part of the launch.
Yeah, and also it is sort of before Thanksgiving, so Thanksgiving's like the 26th, which is like the Thursday, I think it is. After that weekend, so it's like, that's going to interfere, and the pandemic interferes. So like, well. Ultimately, it's going to kind of do whatever it does. I think it'll do well, and I'm kind of I fell in love with really working on the project after Jerry started doing the designs, and then the colorist was just so damn good, and I was like, all right, let's just kind of keep going on this thing. So I think it will do well on its own. It's a project, so you kind of do your project, and then you do your next project, and then you do more of what people like. So it's a little hard to know how things are going to turn out, but the thing is I've told people I was going to launch it in October, and I didn't. Actually, originally I said I was going to be shipping it in October because I planned on launching it sooner. I hadn't launched it, and I'm like, you got to keep your word and launch this stuff. Hey,
Brenda,
Deborah,
my drink has arrived.
Billy hand delivered it.
Yeah, it feels like he was like running to his neighbor's house or something. Yeah. It's like, hey,
that's how you got the letter, Blevins.
I'll go to San Diego.
Brenda was just a little baby when we first met her, right, Deborah?
12 years old.
It was younger than.
I still think it's 14. You guys say it's 12, 13 when I was going, but
I have a picture of me picking you up that your dad took, and you had to be like 9 or 10. You were older than
I was not that young. No way.
Salud.
Maybe just picked up a 14-year-old. That's all.
What?
I was probably 16.
No, that didn't sound right. That didn't sound right.
I will be.
What the heck is going on at San Diego Comic-Con?
Well, Phil, have you ever been to San Diego?
No, I've not been to that convention.
Well, Brenda, it's a whole different world, right, Brenda?
Well, considering I've never been to another comic book convention.
Oh, that's the only con she's ever been to.
You know,
I only go to the best.
I look snob. She's a San Diego snob.
I work downtown in San Diego. I see the convention center just about every day.
I think you are a San Diego Comic-Con snob.
I am.
She is.
So how?
That's a compliment.
She's not going to like any other convention ever again. Then
How can you compare San Diego to anything else?
you can't.
I think my parents went to one in Chicago for their anniversary one year, and they were just like, yeah, this does not compare. I mean, considering the weather.
Wow, that's so romantic. That's so romantic.
I know, Chicago, right?
Hey, Deb, did you go to Comic-Con for our anniversary?
You guys know my parents. They're nutty like that.
I love your parents. They're the best.
Well, we did go to Baltimore. A lot of times falls on our anniversary.
We had some really good anniversary dates in Baltimore.
Yes, we did. Oh, behave.
We did. There's some really nice restaurants there.
Yep, me, you, and all of our friends.
No, I kind of put the heel down for those. No. Mm-mm.
No, we would steal away, right? Look at this. Is that your boy? Oh, look at this.
That's my boy, my baby.
Your son's way older than you were when we met you.
Yeah, he'll be 18 in February.
Oh my God.
Wow. Jesus.
Can we believe that he's old enough to have an
He
18?
was a long time ago.
Good God Almighty.
What's your name, buddy?
Gavin.
Gavin. So what are you doing tonight? Nothing? You going out?
He's watching The Mandalorian.
I've just
Nice.
No spoilers.
No spoilers. Are you into Cobra Kai at all?
Oh, we're done with that
You
one.
binged it.
Yeah, we're ready for the next season.
Get with the times, bro. Come on.
When's Cobra Kai start? February 10th or January 10th or something?
Yeah.
February.
January.
January. Yes.
You guys ever watch that show Frasier?
What? No.
Frasier?
You ever watch Spencer for Hire?
What? You never watched Spencer for Hire, Blevins. You're too young for that.
What?
Come on.
What's Spencer for Hire?
Look at this. So Bas Marine, babe. Bas Marine is from the Netherlands. He's never been to an American comic convention. How do you compare European comic conventions to American comic conventions?
That's a good question. I have to think about that for a second. I don't find much difference. Do you?
Well, I think the European shows treat us way better, don't you think?
Well, of course they do, because we come from a long way away. Like I said, the green rooms are better, but besides that, I think they're very similar. The venues are a little better.
Where?
Right?
In Europe?
Yeah.
Phil Russell's taking all these notes down.
I don't know. He might be plotting something at his rate.
Well, the green room, when they take us to Europe, the cool thing is that we're in the green room with all the big movie stars too, right? We're all together. Because the Europeans really value comics far more than the Americans do. So the Europeans view us as popular as the actors and all that crap, right?
Yeah.
You mean like at the Suffolk show?
Just like at the Suffolk show. Best food ever. It was at your show, bro. Best food ever.
Oh, I know. Will went back like 4 or 5 times. Where does that kid put the food?
Our son ate all the food of all the movie stars.
Where does he put the food?
They're boys.
Oh my God! Yeah, but he's thin as a rail. Me, I probably gained weight watching him eat all the food.
See this guy?
He's eating out of house and home, ain't he, Brenda?
I got 3 of mine, and then I got the boyfriend who has his 2 boys. So I got 5 boys.
5 boys. No
got
girl.
a Costco membership?
Of course, a Costco membership.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Without question.
Deborah, so Brenda has no girls like you because you guys are both really girly girls.
Boy moms. That's it.
Dang. When I met Debbie,
No, you're all girls, right, Phil?
Oh yeah, here's my little girl.
Classy.
No.
Yeah, my little one might as well be a 14-year-old boy. She's pretty feisty. She'll be the one getting out of the car yelling at somebody.
Compass now. She's all queens, man.
Listen, she goes up to. She said one of my cousin's husband said something stupid to her, and she goes, "Don't make me sock you." And she was 5, so she's a good kid.
She's not watching Coco Melon.
Heck no, she's not.
I hate Coco Melon.
So everybody, before we leave, what's on the agenda for the weekend? Dr. B, what are you doing for the weekend?
I have to get sworn in on Monday, so I'm kind of filling out the paperwork.
Well done. Adam Post, Dr. Evans over here decided to run and to save his city.
Man's got to do what a man's got to do.
Man's got to do what a man's got to do. He's getting leather.
He's running around in green leather and a little bow and arrow.
It's so funny you say that, Billy, because I sent you that link during one of the city council meetings. I stood up in front of the city council and I told them, I said, "You have failed this city."
Yes, you have. Oh my God, it was brilliant.
It's on video, you can watch it.
Hey,
yeah, it's pretty funny. But yeah, I'm hoping that Adam has another show and invites me on so we can discuss. Like, we didn't even get a chance to discuss Constantine 2 got confirmed today. Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves, our boy.
All right, we'll break it down, brother.
Justice League Dark. Don't forget Justice League Dark.
Justice League Dark and
Constantine. He's
So
signed on.
Are we going to have Paul Jenkins back on our show?
Actually, Paul got back to Blevins.
He did?
Yeah. So we'll get him on. We'll have him come on and chat, and then I don't know. I'll see what Keanu's up to.
We'll call OK Reeves.
Do Keanu stuff like we do.
See what he's doing.
But it'll be pretty sweet.
He's ugly.
Tell him they're gonna punch through somebody's chest.
That's what he said. That's what he said. I want to make a comic. I want to make a comic where I'm punching through somebody's chest. That's what he said. I'm like, boom. That was his pitch to Ross Ritchie.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And that was it. That was it.
Why did that book sell so much? Was it because of his trailer, you think?
I think so, and I think Keanu Reeves.
I don't think he has that big of a social media presence. I mean, people know
doesn't have social media.
Deborah, tell Deborah, give Adam. We all love Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
I mean, people love him. He's just a good guy. He's a fucking rock star. He is.
Does his own stunts and stuff.
Yeah. Does he?
Well, he's pitched this book.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot with him. To be honest,
he pitched that whole book. He's the lead writer on the book. He's writing. He's obviously has a team he's working with because he's not a comic book writer. But he is fully into this. He is a comic book fan, and he just wanted to make like a real comic book. That was really cool. And he approached Boom with it, and he did. He did a 3-hour. What was it?
3-hour
pitch for 3 hours. 3-hour pitch to Ross Ritchie. It was crazy.
Yeah. That would be worth. Did he record
I still think his best movie is Youngblood.
I love that movie. Swayze was in that too.
See, Deborah,
brought so many new readers to
why do you love
comics,
Youngblood since college?
What?
Youngblood. Rob Lowe.
He's sleeping.
Patrick Swayze too. Yeah.
Patrick Swayze's like 2 years old playing a 20-year-old kid.
Yeah.
Why do they always wear those tight jeans?
My wife, it's so funny. My wife loves Roadhouse. I don't know, friend, if you like Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
Yeah.
Stop.
They wore tight jeans too.
What?
There are movies that you love and movies that when they're on, you watch them. Roadhouse is a movie that when it's on, I watch it. Do I love it? No. But
you do love Dirty
I can agree with
Dancing.
you on that, Deb.
You do love Dirty Dancing.
Yeah.
Deborah, right?
I used to. I watched it too many times, I think. I'm kind of done.
Well, that's how me and Adam are with the movie Beaches.
Yeah.
We'll watch it. But
fried green tomatoes.
Like, I'm not in love with it, but I'll watch it if it's on.
If it's on. We watch it together.
Mal said that Adam was the wind beneath his wings. That's what I heard.
Oh shit!
It's true. Takes a lot of wind.
Elvar, yes.
100%.
ass in that movie.
Dude, Sam Elliott is the best.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
All right, Brenda, what's going on for your weekend, honey?
Not a whole lot, actually. Chris, the boyfriend, is working, so we're probably just going to hang out. The youngins are at the grandparents, and the teenager wants time to himself, so we're just going to hang out.
Down in San Diego, so you're gonna go. I don't know. You're gonna rollerblading. What do you do? Like you're gonna rollerblade and drink beer and light a fire pit. Is that what you do? What
throw high fives?
Well, we are now in the purple tier.
Life is so awesome.
We're now in the purple tier in San Diego, so we are kind of self-quarantined right now.
Yeah, but I thought your state did everything right. I thought you guys did all that.
Oh no, we're still in the purple. So we suck at this.
Isn't that interesting, Adam? Just like the Europeans, huh?
California's
they shut down, right?
Lockdowns, ridiculous lockdowns.
Fucking nightmare.
Wait, are we all in color?
Things are still open. It's not like everything's shut down. It's just like 25% capacity rather than everyone in there at once.
Relatively limited. Things are limited.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Billy, where are we going to move to?
Walmart, Target don't get capacity limits.
Well, Deborah,
Adam
just asked a question. Where are we going to move to? Do you want to give them?
Yeah, I want to be on
our grand plan. Want to tell them our grand plan?
Oh,
we don't have a grand plan yet. Right now,
yes, we do. What? What are we talking about for 15 years?
Yeah. So right now, I'm looking at Wilmington, North Carolina, and Beaumont, South Carolina. Billy, however,
Beaumont.
Hang on, Blevins. I got a good thing. Deborah's going to go with this. Go with it, babe.
No, Beaumont's amazing.
All right.
Kirk Lindo lives.
Wilmington, North Carolina, Beaumont, South Carolina. Those are my choices.
I could do North Carolina if you guys want to do North Carolina. I can get in on that. My friend Kirk Lindo. Kirk was who ran our editing office, Personality Comics. We're still friends, and he went on and published his own books after that. Anyway, Kirk lives in Fayetteville. Great guy. Seems to love it there.
Yeah, I've been to Fayetteville.
My parents used to think they were going to end up in Fayetteville.
Well, North Carolina
is a shit. It's a swamp.
But we need to have like a Republican governor, to be honest, like somebody who kind of. I mean,
we're talking
freedom.
Evans, we're going to build Freedom Town.
Okay, Freedom Town. I like that.
I and a few of my good pals, we're going to buy 1,000 acres.
Okay.
And we're going to invite 50 great families. All of you are invited.
Not nice.
Everybody else. And we're going to build a bowling alley, right, honey? A pizza parlor, which could be in the bowling alley, a shooting range, and a golf course.
Are you going to build a giant tower?
Shall be named Freedom Town. We're going to have our own flag, and we will be North Dakota in the Deep South.
Are you going to build a giant tower in Freedom Town?
Ooh, I'm going to build a
Freedom Tower.
I don't think so. I think we'll have several watch towers.
The Freedom Tower, Billy.
Points. Oh, the Freedom Tower. No. We need a pond with fish. Large bass.
Agreed.
I don't know if you remember Kim Basinger bought a town.
Like,
thanks, Eric.
We're on the coast, so there won't be a pond. There'll be rivers and the shore.
See, Debbie wants to buy by the coast, but the coast is getting a little expensive, and we have friends that are a little cheap. We do.
So what's that have to do with your friends?
Well,
because I can't buy it all.
What the hell's it got to do with their friends? Pay your freaking way. Yeah? What is this?
Well, I got to pay my way, and everybody wants to come to Freedom Town or Tucci Town. That's what they want to do.
Fucking Freedom Town.
Won't you take me to Tucci Town?
Won't you take me to?
Shit, Deborah, that just happened.
Tucci Town.
Won't you take it? Brenda's like, what is that?
That's going to be his line tonight when we get off the stream.
Brenda's like, I know what that song is.
I do.
Oh, my God, you do.
I'm not as young as you think I am.
Lauren. No, you're like Lauren. She's just like Lauren, Debbie's little sister.
Yeah.
I'm just adopted.
Oh, you're adopted in Tucci family already. So whether you like it or not, you're in our family.
Years ago, Brenda, whether or not you know it.
Yeah, we all get the Tucci brand one way or another.
So Adam, let me ask something. Do you have any firearms? Are you ready to go or what?
I'm a stabber. I'm more into the knife. Yeah, we did talk about this at another show. Like,
oh my God.
I'm not proud of it, but I am. I'll tell you.
I'm not proud of it, but I'm a stabber.
You're just very personal like that, huh?
Yeah,
I'm such a quick answer too.
Queens, man.
No
That's
thought.
gotta be hardcore MRF, right, Blevin? You gotta be
Well, yeah,
hard.
I started having to carry a gun with me everywhere that I go in the house. So it's pretty ridiculous.
Blevin, Brenda, Silvara is saying you look 12.
No.
No.
Yeah, I was here. Was 12.
She looks exactly the same as she did when we met her. So
I know that's the point.
all right. Well, I think
don't agree.
we've been going on for 2 hours now. Scala,
Did you ever thank anyone?
Deborah did.
She read the whole list.
Did she really? How did I miss that?
And took a sip for every single one of them.
Brenda, we miss you, honey. It's been way too long.
It really has. It has.
Wait, now do you still go to the San Diego Comic Con? Brenda?
It's been a while, but I actually had tickets this year, and of course, it got canceled. So next year, hopefully, fingers crossed.
Brenda, anytime you need tickets, you're going to call me, right?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Anytime you need tickets, you're going to call me, right?
I may have to take you up on that one. There's one of the boys that did not get a ticket.
And I'm going to repeat this again. Anytime you need tickets, you're going to call me, right?
Is that what right? Brenda, you gonna cry?
I'm totally up for that. I'm down. Absolutely. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Nice.
Dr. Blevins has also never been to San Diego Comic Con.
Nope.
Oh, come on. Have you been to San Diego at least?
No.
That just blows my mind.
Well, I was on the other side of the United States, and now I'm kind of like in the middle. I'm in Arkansas, so.
Okay, I have friends there.
In Arkansas?
Ooh, where?
Yes. Don't ask me what town they're in.
I'll just go door to door, and I'll be like, hey, do you know Brenda?
Right.
Or, do you know Brenda?
Deborah,
You guys know Brenda?
Billy Jacobs, he got his book.
Hey.
Nice.
Do you remember the name Billy Jacobs at all, honey?
Yes, I do.
Everyone remembers Billy Jacobs.
Everybody remembers Billy Jacobs.
I want to be friends with Billy Jacobs. Here's the thing from Phil Russer. Thank you, Herrenberg. Lots of great comic creator interviews on his YouTube channel.
I swear I didn't pay this person, but thank you. I appreciate it.
That's Heroin Bird for you.
I really do appreciate all these shout outs, man. Thank you.
Honey, Ronaldo Torres, did Ronaldo buy you a drink?
You're going to make me look? But
She goes, look, Brenda, look at her.
Yes, I did read his name. He's between Kevin Ng and Andrew J. Ronaldo Torres, you did get a shout out. I did.
Cheers.
Thank you, Ronaldo. Thank you, brother. Thank you for that.
Wait. Hold on. I'm going to not only drink to Ronaldo right here.
Oh, she's about to pound it.
But Ronaldo is one of those great guys that I see his name not only on every campaign, but when we do like New York exclusive and the San Diego exclusive, or when we did our 25th anniversaries, he was always there. So
she and Vampirella.
His name all the time. And we really, really appreciate you, Ronaldo. Thank you.
Nice.
I gotta say, I see Debbie on the business side every day. There's a different side of Debbie. Look at you, all relaxed and easy. I'm usually seeing you in the thick of things, and you're
nice.
50, yeah, no, I didn't say nice, Billy. I said she's on work mode. Don't get me in trouble.
So I'm not nice. Wait, I'm not nice.
I didn't say that. Billy said that.
Billy, you always know what
you're nice. What are you talking about? I think you're the nicest person I know.
Hey, what happened to JC?
He had to leave.
He had to leave.
Yeah.
Jeff's got big.
He said it was something you said, Blevins.
I like
it. No, it wasn't. I'm not the. Don't try to put the blame off on me, there, instigator.
Yeah.
Deborah, look at Ronaldo is saying. He's
We should get Ronaldo on our fan appreciation shows.
No, it's all.
Are we going to do a fan appreciation show?
Yes.
I think we should. And invite all the fans.
It's going to be a couple of the Friday shows. We're going to invite some of the fans on when we start doing the.
Look at this.
President-elect Adam Post. That's from Twitter.
Absolutely.
Needs you to sign up for the Mermaids. That is true. Launching a week from tomorrow. The Mermaids. Game of Thrones with mermaids. We really went all out. We got crazy. That's probably the most successful thing I ever do is going to be the Mermaids. And I'll be knowing.
You know what? I think it might have potential to be that. Brenda likes mermaids. Debbie likes mermaids. I think mermaids are beautiful, right?
Right. Oh, yeah. Brenda, a woman's advice.
Well, Brenda, yeah.
No, they're gorgeous.
And would you
Thank you.
be interested
They're very gorgeous.
What?
I'm sorry to say, Billy.
So you're a comic fan. You've grown up in this industry.
Since I was 9, I was starting to collect comic books.
Like something that's more beautiful and moving, organic. You know, mermaids. What's more beautiful than comics about mermaids?
No, they're very
true.
No, they're beautiful. They're beautiful.
Billy.
What?
She's trying to sit up.
Our dog's trying to sit. Well, let her. Yeah, we'll see. She's fine.
I love that dog. I love that dog.
She's awesome. So she's all looped up. Deborah, real quick.
Back down again.
All right, Deborah, look at this.
Yes, actually, I'm working on that, Robert Frank, for the next one, for that to be a tier. I'm working on it, so thank you. Yes, we're on the same page. Just got.
Oh, nice. Comics Gator says, just got your email. I wanted to jump in here quickly to tell you that of all the CG books I have back to date, she is by far the best I have read.
Oh,
yay!
Thank you.
Very important feedback to give feedback like
much
that.
better. My goodness, you guys have no idea how much better Haikyo is. It even blew me away. And that's
It's a very well written book.
Right,
It's a very well written book.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I have that one.
Beautiful.
The
I have both of them in the room right there if you want me to get them. Because they're all over my house.
I want to give a shout out to the person that's been patiently looking in through the front door window this whole time.
I know, it seriously looks like someone's there.
It's just a wreath. That's all it is.
It looks like a scarecrow, like white away the frost on the window, and has been peering in the whole time. Oh, you just killed it.
Don't take my wreath down. What the fuck? I just set that wreath up. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
It's a wreath.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Oh my god, that's gorgeous. Just captured the fall.
But not, so Brenda, we live in an old Victorian.
Mm-hmm, I'm aware.
Built in 1847, and then it was expanded in a Queen Anne style in 1885. Wow. In 1988, there was a massive fire that literally almost gutted the whole home.
Wow.
Our friends bought the house and restored it. And then Debbie and I bought it in 97. But we have ghosts in this house.
Well, 7 people lost their lives in the fire.
The ghost that I know is my brother who was.
There's only one person who died in the house, and it wasn't in the fire. It was before those people.
Old man Brain died. Grandpa Brain, his last name was Brain, Brain, died in the house in the 50s, I guess, or 60s. But we believe it's my brother, who was killed in a car accident by a drunk driver who had a suspended license when he was only 17 years old. What?
I would hope so. I would hope it's the brother.
Oh, no, it is, because he loves the kids. And
but I saw an old man in your house.
But see, Deborah, here's the thing, is when Niall came at
I'm not even joking. This one's
after Niall and I became best friends, Niall came at me. Well, before we were best friends, bro, right?
Yeah.
We're good friends.
Well, yeah.
So Niall came at me and asked me a question, said, Deborah,
yes,
your house haunted, right? Because he saw
we were outside smoking cigars.
He died.
We were
smoking. Up and let him talk.
We were smoking cigars and everything, and I was like, Billy, hey, can I use your restroom? And he's like, oh yeah, it's just right by the parlor. There's the little bath over there. So as I'm walking in there, and I go in the bathroom, and then in the in my peripheral, I see a man standing in the parlor. So I turn and look, and I'm like, oh, what? I'm like, this motherfucker's house haunted. And then I had performance anxiety. No, and I went to the bathroom. I came back out, and I'm just like, then the next day, I'm like, I'm talking to him. I'm like, dude, I just got to ask you a question. Is your house haunted? It's like, why? I'm like, because I saw an old man in your parlor. He's like, yeah, there's an old man in the parlor.
Yeah.
So old man Brain died in the parlor.
Yes.
It's crazy.
He did.
that's
So
cool.
I think my brother Joey is up here, up on the second floor and third floor, and I think old man Brain is his buddy on the ground floor, right? Because someone else saw him, right? Or you saw him, or
Someone else saw. I saw a person. I don't know who it was, but I saw someone once.
see, I think when you saw my brother, like when I see him, I
Really?
get glimpses.
Time out. Talkative Tucci. Time out. So
Oh my God, Brenda! Oh my God, Phil!
It's that red wine.
he still talks. So the peripheral vision thing happens all the time here. But there was once I actually saw someone walk into the family room, and I watched him walk in. And I also saw the Grim Reaper once in our house.
What?
No.
Well, you haven't told me that.
Yes, I have. You just forget because you're Billy 2G.
Well, I'm very
Hitting that red wine too hard. Or maybe that little scotch.
Yeah.
I've never heard of anybody.
Yeah, I haven't
here.
seen anything.
I know it's actually seen the Grim Reaper.
Yeah, me
Brenda, I know
neither.
you
I've
like
never heard of
green
that.
now, but it's a lot of scotch. It's not a little scotch.
What did the Grim Reaper
Chris
look
wants
like?
to have a cigar and scotch with you.
Did the Grim
Did it
Reaper
look
have like
the Grim Reaper?
the
or was
hood
it-
and then?
Was he like the
Okay.
Grim Reaper from Bill and Ted, or was
Hang
he...
on. Let's go that way. But wait, Brenda, you're saying a single malt and scotch and cigar?
No. Chris wants to. I am not.
Chris and I, next San Diego Comic-Con 2021, he's coming with.
Yeah, and then I'll go with Deb, and we'll figure out what to do with the kids. We'll just let them run around, Seaport Village for all I care.
No,
Matthew will take care of them.
They'll be
this is
fine.
what
They'll be
I'm gonna
fine.
do. Chris is gonna go with you guys to the Greek restaurant on
Yes.
you guys. Brenda's gonna get
Chris,
a
come say hi.
sitter. Brenda's gonna get a sitter and come out with me that night, which is
Oh,
always
the balls
Saturday.
are bad.
Nana and Gramps are going to be there, right? My mom and my dad are going to be there, so they can watch the kids.
Well, well. You know what? Dad should watch the kids, and Mom can go out with you gals.
Yes, actually, that would be really good.
I think so.
Or you could just get a sitter. It doesn't have to be Dad.
No, let Dad do
Well,
it.
two of them are in high school.
Yeah,
Two of them are in middle school, and one of them's in elementary. They're good.
But I'm afraid if they hang out with Matthew at the Marriott, we'll all get thrown out. They'll be
That's
like
not
a
it.
gang, and they'll just
When?
be in the pool all night and just
They'd be like Motley Crue at a hotel after a show.
They'll terrorize all the patrons.
Or like
Anyway.
the Who used to trash rooms.
Yep.
So what does Grim Reaper look like?
Yeah, I have to know that as well.
Look, you never told me that.
I did tell you that.
You never told me that.
Paranormal. Larry likes paranormal.
And join one of our paranormal episodes.
Long story short,
Where's Zach Vega?
I detected my breast cancer before I could actually go to a doctor because I was waiting for insurance to clear. And I was really nervous about it. And I was cooking one day in the kitchen where you cook. And I happened to look over my shoulder because there was that peripheral vision thing. And the Grim Reaper, yes, it looked like the typical Grim Reaper, black hood, white face, sickle,
Wow.
was standing in the middle of my kitchen. And I looked
That's
at
why
it.
you never told me that.
I did tell you that.
No, you didn't.
Okay, whatever, drunk man.
That's freaky.
I'm not drunk at all.
And I looked and I kind of did one of these double takes, and by the time I did the double take, it was gone. But it was clear as day. It wasn't foggy. It was just.
And you didn't shit yourself?
Well, I did. And I said, okay, I know I need to go to the doctor as soon as I can. And the day that my insurance went live, I called the doctor, and I was able to get an appointment for the next day. And sure enough, we were able to almost positively diagnose my breast cancer that day. So take from what you want.
Well, when the nurse was crying,
What?
The nurse, remember that when the doctor told us and the nurse was crying, the girl, the woman, the young woman?
There.
I was there in Sable when we went to the doctor and he told me about your tests. Remember the girl?
Well, that was like days and days after, honey. You're so far that I knew I had breast cancer before that. You were the one telling me to have faith in that I didn't have it, but I knew I had it. Doesn't matter. I'm okay. I'm alive. I'm healthy.
Yeah, it's all good. Everything's great. Everything's great. Thank God.
This June was my 10-year healthy non-cancer anniversary.
All right.
Very cool. Yes.
All right. Well, we totally got a subject.
That's a good movie.
That's a good movie.
So I think we're done, right? Scala, I think this is wonderful.
Yeah, I think it was a great, fun little hangout session. Having a couple drinks, chatting, thanking people that for some reason I can't remember. But
now, Brenda, as a lifelong comic fan, and someone that you love comics, you're into it. Would you be interested in coming back on the Pop XP as a woman's perspective of pop culture and comics and things like that, and give what you think as a mom or as kids now that are raising, like comic fans? You're so you grew up in this industry.
Sorry, what? You guys are both talking at the same time. What's up?
I said that Brenda should be on the next ladies' night.
Well, that's
absolutely.
True. But no, I mean, I've done the whole women's perspective thing because, of course, I mean, I did some stuff for Randy Queen with Dark Child because he was like, too many women are just not wanting to see all the, whatever. But I did it and it was fine.
Yeah. But we have to tell that Randy Queen story too, though.
No, we're not.
Yes, we do. But I think you'd be great. Would you come on though as a comic, as someone who literally grew up in the comics industry your whole life,
literally,
as to give a woman's perspective on comics?
Well, we've got this. We're working on a show series. It's basically the weekend pop culture because it's a Pop XP show. So we're trying to build our cast up. So we're just trying to get a nice, diverse cast of different characters to just talk about different things that are going on, and then have like celebrity guests like Adam Post on.
Posty Post.
Adam Post, celebrity guest.
Yeah, no, you guys are great. You're a lot of fun.
But I think Brenda would be an amazing addition.
Yeah, no, Brenda, you are. It's good to meet you, Brenda. And I've been on a few live streams over the last year or so. I've been, on comics live streams, whatnot. And Billy sees talent is what Billy sees there. Is like, okay, people will like Brenda. She's fun and she's cool. She's into comics. So yeah, definitely. And Blevins, you get rid of that guy. No, only kidding. I love him. I have to have him on my show. Definitely. And I told him I would, and I'm absolutely going to.
Love it.
Yep.
Yeah, when are we going on that in post show?
Yeah, when are we doing that?
Live here in a minute? Start that in 15 minutes. We're going to start that in 15 minutes, everybody.
I got to go bow hunting. I'm getting up at 4:30 in the morning, man. I got to kill a big buck tomorrow.
Lordy. Okay.
Maybe I'm killing that big buck. He's coming in.
Thanks for having me. Great spending time with you guys. You're a lot of fun. And I will see you guys again soon.
Fantastic.
Adam, you're awesome, bro. And
Pleasure.
I can't wait to have you on again. And thank you, pal, for everything.
All right. Much love, you guys.
Yeah.
All right. Take care.
Take care.
Good night, all.
Thanks for all your help. Dr. Blevins, thank you for all your help. My God. Scala, what can I say?
Scala's the best.
What do we say?
High fives, people. High fives.
And look at Uriah saying.
This doesn't look. When I give him a high five below me,
he's another
I don't want to do that.
right there.
Doesn't look normal.
So Brenda, we're going to have you on more, okay, Brenda?
Sounds great. No problem.
Perspective on movies, on comics, on all that stuff.
Boys, dating, cats, everything. Everything. It's going to be fun.
We need a women's perspective.
She could tell you, what kind of guy? Well, I like a man like this. He wants a real man.
He is being totally camera shy right now. I was trying to show you who exactly wants to have cigars and scotch with you, but he's being.
Come on.
You hear this? The crowd
ScotchCon San Diego version 2021.
He's not budging.
Now,
we're trying to close up. Come on, say hi.
Come on,
say hi.
Show us your hands.
Show
us your hands.
Give us something.
Brenda, just
oh my gosh, he could do a Dove
turn the
commercial.
camera, Brenda.
Oh my God, Randy, he's so cute.
Yes.
Oh, look at
Hey.
that.
All right. Hey, is he that bassist from that band?
Dude, you're so Saturday night. You and I, we're done. No ladies. It's men's night. Saturday night Comic Con.
It's happening.
Greek restaurant, the Athens Market Taverna.
I know exactly where that's at.
Bars, Ouzo, wine, bam, all men. And we love women. We love our women, but it's a men's night.
Guys' night.
Perfect.
Guys' night out.
He's in.
He's in.
San Diego ScotchCon
lock it in.
2021.
Locking it in.
Lock it in. Lock it up.
Blevins is the DD.
All right, I gotta go stab somebody.
All right, Scotty, want to take us? Scotty, want to take us out?
All right, everyone. Thanks for tuning in for this crazy night of I don't even know what you call it, but it was fun.
The Lady of Honor. You gotta.
The Lady of
Thank
Honor.
you, Deb, for all your hard work.
Thank you, Deb.
It's Debbie.
But that's okay.
What?
What?
We didn't hear you, girl.
Do it tonight, but that's okay.
Are you gonna fall asleep on that couch right there, honey, or what? I think Debbie's sleeping on that couch right there.
She looks comfy.
No, I'm
In the-
on this couch. It's too small.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Ooh,
You definitely look comfortable though.
Hey, Deb, why don't you come up here? I gotta show you something.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does.
Gross.
Come up here. I gotta show you something.
It's a new design.
You know what? I gotta show you something. Come up here. Come here for a second. I gotta tell you something.
He wants to know if you got change to pay the tolls to Tucci Town.
You know what you get? You know what you get when you try to get a brown cow to hook up with a brown chicken.
What's that?
You get brown chicken, brown cow.
I really like that song.
I hate that song. All right, Scott, take us out.
Dad joke.
All right. Well, before we go, everyone, enjoy your weekend. Have a safe weekend. Have fun. And we'll be back on live. There's going to be an episode Monday night with Tucci and the gang talking about writing She. And then Tuesday, we've got Kevin Eastman back on the show. We'll be talking Last Ronin. Some great stuff he's got. So, everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. Brenda, it was a pleasure to meet you. Brenda's boyfriend. We didn't get your name, or
Chris.
maybe Chris. Thank you for coming on. You have great hands. Try to be a Dove soap model. And Phil, it was a pleasure having you on.
Thanks.
Deborah, as always, you're a blessing to this whole thing.
That's right.
So, everyone, have a great night, and we will see you all on Monday.
Good night, guys.
Hey everyone, thank you for joining us on Pop XP. If you haven't already, make sure to click that subscribe button and also click the bell for notifications when we go live and we upload some awesome new content. Also, don't forget to head on over to Twitter and follow us at the Pop XP and over on Instagram at the Pop XP. Thanks again everyone, and we'll see you soon.